Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, and 3, testing, testing. Test. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing 1, 2, 3.
The following is a North Platte Post Sports presentation. It's time for North Platte High basketball from FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance. The Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Foles and Brent Rogo. Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters. Another round in River's Edge Golf Course. Premier Toyota. And Sandhills State Bank. And also brought to you by Larry's Glass, the D&N Event Center, Great Plains Health, and Great Plains Home Care, Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Lincoln Honda Nissan, the North Platte Public Schools, Willow Creek Embroidery, Quick Stop Convenience Stores, and Runza. Video coverage brought to you by Allo Communications. It's time to join the voice of the dogs courtside with Paxton Gordon.
Welcome in, everybody, here to Kearney on the road. Back-to-back road games for the Bulldogs as they come in following an 0-2 tournament run at Elkhorn, looking to start the new year out. I forgot it is the new year. Can you believe that? I've been gone for so long. It felt like I've been gone for a decade. But it's time to start the new year out 1-0 as the 1-7 North Platte High School Bulldogs will be taking on the 6-4 Kearney Bearcats girls basketball team. We're currently 3-1 in the district compared to the Bulldogs, who are 1-3. Currently, again, on a 2-game losing streak coming out of the Elkhorn tournament, where, you know, you look at the overall record, 0-2, and you think, oh man, it must have been another tough visit for the team. But in the 2 games that they played, it was rather close. You know, against Elkhorn themselves, only a 4-point loss, and then against Columbus before I left on my vacation, it was a 13-point loss, but they kept it close in these games. So the team is constantly and steadily improving in a linear path, which we're expecting from a very, very youngish team. You're looking for them to continue to build on from game to game, and they've done so really, really successfully. It's just now all about closing out. We've hit really I wouldn't say the final stage of the learning curve for this team, but one of the next big hurdles for this team is closing out down the stretch and finding ways to either stay in it like they did against Elkhorn when they're only down by 4, or complete the victory. And that's always the toughest thing to learn. You know, it took the boys squad quite some time to finally start to get into rhythm and close out games. For the girls team, a team that's only had 1 win on the year and only a handful of leads, that is kind of the toughest part that they're going to have to keep going on down the stretch here, is figuring out how to close out games on a high note. They're going to do so hopefully here against, again, the 6-4 Kearney Bearcats. Coming off, as I go look at there, coming off 2 losses in a row, not the best stretch for them, losing to Lincoln High at the tournament and Pius, 49-40 to Lincoln High, and then 44-33 to Pius. So both teams looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. Well, for the Bulldogs, a 3-game losing streak, looking to bounce back out of that so they can start the year off on a right note. And for the Bulldogs, really start to accumulate those wins as we're getting closer and closer to the start of the district tournament. Hey, we'll step aside and take a break. We come back. We'll get you some of our other pre-game keys to the game, as well as our In the Groove player provided by Midwest ATV. Right when we come back here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Always open right around the corner, Quick Stop. With your 24-hour convenience store. Fast, friendly, no one gives you more. Gas, food, your favorite drink. Get everything you need in a blink. That's why everybody stops at Quick Stop. We're always open right around the corner, Quick Stop.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Welcome back here to Kearney High School. Bearcats taking on the Bulldogs. Bulldogs on the road for the third straight game. Again, had a tournament over the Christmas break, going 0-2. Same goes for the Bearcats, who went 0-2 over their Christmas tournament. They're back home today as the Bulldogs look to take them down to start the year off 1-0. Again, this game was supposed to be on Tuesday, but due to the weather, had to be canceled and pushed to today on Wednesday. Though it is time for our In the Groove player provided by Midwest ATV. Farmers and ranchers, now is the time to get your ATVs and UTV service with Midwest Cycle and ATV. Let's start off here again, I think, with somebody who's really been pushing extremely hard to keep this team in a lot of games, and that goes to Macy Freeze. Macy Freeze over the last couple of games has been flirting with the double-digit scoring in back-to-back games against Columbus, and then also in the Lincoln tournament, also a huge driving force for this team, and she's been really at the forefront of pushing this offense forward. You could say that's a good thing because she's really trying to drive and get passes and really start momentum for the offense. But at the same time, one of the weakest parts of Macy's game, which she would, if you asked her herself, she'd say the same thing too, is her free throw shooting. While she is aggressive, she draws a lot of fouls, but is unable to convert on those. But recently, she has been getting on a better string, and offensively, I think the Bulldogs have been on a better string of things, with Macy Freeze pushing the speed forward offensively for North Platte. Now moving on to our Owls. Lock and safe keys to the game, securing North Platte and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Now this Kearney squad is a little bit of a hit or miss in terms of what offense are we going to get today. Kearney has had a couple stinkers where, they've been putting up 30 to less than 30 points in some of their losses, really struggling offensively. But when they are clicking and on a roll, they are a scary, scary, scary team. Putting up 70 points in a couple of these latter December games. They've been on quite the roll before their two-game losing streak. So for the Bulldogs defensively, it's really going to try to force the Bearcats to beat them at the perimeter, because Avery Zern, again, going to get the start down low. There is some height and some physicality down low that was on display against Columbus. And if the Bulldogs are able to stuff everything down low and force some bad perimeter shots offensively, I think that then transitions better for the Bulldogs, as transitionally they do have a super strong transition offense. Look for them to take advantage of that offensively, moving on through into transition and getting some fast and easy points. Hey, and also have some fouls committed on them to help them get into the bonus. Those are, again, our Owls lock and safe keys to the game. The 1 of 7 Bulldogs on their own, looking to take down the 6-4 Kearney Bearcats to start the year off on a strong note for North Platte as they start to hopefully accumulate some victories as we're getting closer and closer towards the start of district tournament play at the middle to end of February. So now's the time where teams really got to start kicking things into gear and using all those early season struggles to learn off of and improve down the stretch that we're all hoping for here for the Bulldogs as we now get ready for the time of the national anthem. So when we come back, we will get you our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup. And our starting lineup always provided by Double Dips Ice Creamery, but it's time now for the national anthem. So we'll step aside. We come back, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com.
Hikers, hunters, mountain bikers, fishermen, and off-road enthusiasts. Tired of sleeping on the ground with no amenities? Want a trailer of decent size so you can get off the beaten path? Larry's RV in North Platte is excited to bring in a new line of outdoor trailers that can go wherever you want and give you comforts as well. Sunray and Sunlight Travel have a gross weight of 3,500 pounds and can be towed by smaller SUVs and are equipped with refrigerators, furnaces, stoves, and air conditioning. See the Sunlight and Sunray trailers today at Larry's RV in North Platte.
'Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
With lots of new and pre-owned vehicles, Premier Toyota just south of I-80 in North Platte is ready to help you get into the ride you've been dreaming of, whether you want to buy or lease. Find out for yourself what an enjoyable experience it is to do business with the staff at Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota also offers the Toyota Cares maintenance plans. Test drive a new Toyota today and like them on Facebook for what's new. Let's go places. Premier Toyota in North Platte.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney High School. It is now time for our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup. Of course, Double Dips Ice Creamery found in the historic Canteen District. Wow, it is really dark in here. Would you look at that? Of course, Double Dips offers 24 plus different flavors of hand-dipped ice cream served in a variety of ways. Double Dips also offers homemade waffle cones and bowls alongside homemade fudge and freshly baked desserts. Double Dips Ice Creamery, again found in historic Canteen District. We'll start off here with the Kearney Bearcats with Tatum Rusher, the senior, the highest points per game scorer from the Bearcats, averaging 10.8, gets to start today with Kennedy Gardner, 6.9 points per game. Also getting the start, the junior. Then Kelsey Hatcher, the sophomore, getting her second start of this season. Maddie Province, the senior, 4.7 points per game. And then Hayden Skeen, 3.3 points per game, also getting the start for the Kearney Bearcats. Now on the side of North Platte High School and the Bulldogs, it's been the same as it has been ever since Clancy Brown went down with that knee injury. It is going to be Abby Kamensky, the sophomore, getting the start. Jaden Outerkirk, the senior, also with Emily Hansen, as well as Macy Fries, the junior, Emily Hansen, the senior, and Avery Zern, the senior, also getting the start for the side of North Platte High School and the Bulldogs here in today's contest. As I get ready. Again, if you're tuning into our live stream, again, found northplattepost.com or officially on our YouTube page, which can be found Eagle Video Streams. We prefer you to go to northplattepost.com, though. Again, under live streams and archives where it's at. I am hosting the camera yet again today. We're going to be 2 for 2 in our road games here. Our first game in Columbus, I have greatly improved since our last visit out there, so everybody get ready for a much better time on that front as we are about to get things set underway between Kearney and North Platte High School. Bearcats and the Bulldogs about to get underway. Taking the jump here for Kearney. Hayden Skeen with Avery Zern on the side of North Platte taking the jump as well. It's a beautiful Wednesday. Snow cleared away a little bit, still a bit chilly, but the Bulldogs offense looking to heat it up here as the tip is one on the side of Kearney, and here comes the other way with it. The Bearcats offense pushed on over to the side there, and that's going to be Rusher. Rusher has it. She crosses it over to the three-point side. An open three coming on the side of Kelsey Hatcher. No good. Rebounded by Kennedy Gardner. And the other way with it, here comes once again the Bearcats. Rusher pitches it all the way across to Hatcher. Hatcher in the corner, driving now in comes Province. Rusher for three on the right wing, no good. Another rebound picked up by Province, and a fight for the basketball. Jaden Outerkirk gets her hands on it, and it'll go the other way. The Bulldogs and Jaden Outerkirk starting it off here with a good jump ball, and the other way with it. Here comes Macy Fries in North Platte. Blue tops and the blue shorts, white on white for Kearney. Zern with the basketball at the top of the wing, passes it to Abby Kamensky. Kamensky tries to hand it off and now gets the screen from Zern. Good defense coming in from Kelsey Hatcher for the Bearcats. Kamensky spins away, looking to drive, and can't get the ball out in time. So with that, a turnover for North Platte to start their first offensive possession. Kamensky was able to get away from the defender, and now here comes a full court press for North Platte. The kick all the way up here, pushing in comes Gardner, and she'll get the first points, the first 2 points for the side of Kearney. For Kennedy Gardner. Down low, Avery Zern now the top of the three-point line has it. Outer Kirk, left wing, guarded by Rusher. Down low to Zern. Zern trying to get around the perimeter or at least into more in the paint area. Now dishes it to Macy Freeze. Freeze to Kamensky with 6:39 left to go here in the first period. Kamensky dishes it to Freeze in the right corner. Macy Freeze, guarded by Gardner. Needs some help, finds Kamensky. 5 on the shot clock here. Kamensky tries to drive into the paint. Does so successfully. Can't get the layup. Zern with the rebound, and a foul will be drawn. It was looking a little scary offensively for North Platte there in that possession as they were cutting it down to the last couple of seconds. But a foul was committed on the side of the Kearney Bearcats, and that foul's going to go the way of Kennedy Gardner, as the first free throw from Zern is no good. So still 2-0 in favor of the Bearcats, as Zern attempts the second. Won't get that one, and it's going to be rebounded by Gardner, and the other way with it now comes Kearney and the Bearcats. Pushing up offense here comes Province. Province driving into the lane will now kick it out to Scheme. Scheme cross-courts it, and it's out of the hands of Tatum Rusher, way out of bounds. A turnover, and now here comes North Platte. As they'll look to take control and at least get their first points of the game here today. Kick all the way into the corner is going to be no good, as it wasn't tipped out of bounds by a Kearney player, so that's a Bulldog turnover. And now, once again, they'll try the full court press. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 in favor of the Kearney Bearcats. Both teams on a 2-game, well, North Platte's on a 3-game losing streak, but Kearney on a 2-game losing streak. Looking to start, both teams looking to start the new year out with a W. Driving to the lane comes Province, kicks it on out to Gardner's, guarded by Macy Freeze. Rusher. Down low to Skeen. Skeen tries to kick it, and around the perimeter we go. Rusher into the lane, goes up for the shot. No good, blocked by Avery Zern. Good recovery on the side by Emily Hansen. And now here comes one Abby Kamensky in the Bulldogs offense yet again on the far side of the court. Jaden Outerkirk has it. Outerkirk going to dish it off to Macy Freeze at the top of the three-point line. Almost stolen as Emily Hansen's able to get her hands on it. Hansen driving in. Tries to kick it all the way across to one Macy Freeze. We're going to see what the late call is. They're going to say it was not touched by Macy Freeze out of bounds, and an inbounds for the Bulldogs. 5:19 left to go here in the first quarter. It's 2-0 in favor of the Bearcats. Here to start this game off. Hansen finds Macy Freeze on the left wing. Now dishes it over to Kamensky at the top of the three-point line. Try to get it down low to Freeze, and just a little bit out of reach. And with that, a turnover for North Platte. So the other way with it comes Kearney, still leading 2-0. 5:12 left to go now here in the first. Rusher with the basketball. Tatum Rusher kicks it across the court now. Here comes Province. Maddie Province has a foul called on her. Jaden Outerkirk gets dished up for foul number 1 for North Platte. That's Outerkirk's first foul, so both teams tied 1 apiece in terms of foulage, as Province will now inbounds it. Hatcher to Skeen. Hayden Skeen, no good, rebounded there by one. Jaden Outerkirk, the other way with it comes North Platte. The far side, the pass to Abby Kamensky is no good. So what could have been a good offensive start for the Bulldogs there, fumbled away by yet another turnover, and now the other way with it comes Hatcher and the Kearney Bearcats. Push down low into Skeen. Skeen guarded by Zern. The turnaround, no good, and no foul. Last touched out of bounds by one Maddie Province. Now the Bulldogs once again taking over. Still 2-0. Both teams really struggling to find any rhythm offensively early on to this ball game, as Freeze now has the basketball. Pushes it to Emily Hansen. Back to Macy Freeze. Freeze tries to get it down to Zern and turns the ball over as Hayden Skeen picks it off. And now the other way with it comes the side of Hatcher and the Kearney Bearcats. Hatcher kicks it to Province on the right wing, guarded by Outerkirk. Outerkirk, good defense. The kick down low to Gardner into a double. Out to Skeen, back to one. Tatum Rusher. They try to get it down low. Some good hands from Emily Hansen, and that bounces off of Maddie Province down low. Another turnover for the side of the Bearcats, but that time forced by North Platte. As Addison Euling will check in and Avery Zern checks off. As checking in, it now comes Harley Straka for the Bearcats. Kamensky now up to Euling. Euling back to Avid Kamensky, and now here comes the Bulldogs. Kamensky crosses half court, gets it on over to Macy Freeze on the right wing. Freeze trying to not get doubled. Now gets a little trap, needs some help, as tries to throw it. Oh, there's Euling down low, stripped for the basketball. Kamensky has it, but a jump ball will be called. That'll fall the way of Kearney and the Bearcats. Thank you again to our premier sponsors here for today. Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 in North Platte, as they invite you to stop out and take a test drive. Premier Toyota, let's go places. 3:54 left to go in the first quarter. 2-0 in favor of Kearney. Pass the basketball, now on up over to Kiara Duttenhofer. Cross court on over to Rusher. Rusher will set up for three. That one lands and hits the bottom. Three-pointer from Tatum Rusher, and a timeout has to be called on the side of North Platte. And it's now 5-0 in favor of the Bearcats. We'll take a timeout. We come back. More action here at FM 98.1 and 1410 and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe in a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Kearney High School, as up now comes Macy Freeze and the Bulldogs, trailing 5-0 with 3:30 left to go. And there's Duttenhofer getting the steal for the side of the Kearney Bearcats. Now up the other way with it comes the Bearcats down low. They go back to Duttenhofer. She tries to turn it around. The shot almost from down low. Duttenhofer with a great inside read there. And there's the first point for Kiara Dutenhofer. And with that, the other way with it comes North Platte, now trailing 7-0, as now with it Macy Free. She has to cross the half-court line. She's able to do so. Tries to get it to Euling, and that's taken away by Avery Franzen, but stolen quickly right back by North Platte High School. Macy Free's coming away with it. Down low, it goes to Hansen. Hansen up for the layup, way too short, and rebounded on the side. That one by Straka. Now the other way with it comes, North Platte, but they're going to call a foul. Oh, actually, scratch that. That's going to be a foul call on Harley Straka, her first. As an inbounds will now be attempted, as Kennedy Gardner has checked back in for the side of the Bearcat. Abbott Kamensky tries to get it down low to one Addison Euling and turns it over yet again. Here comes the other way with it. The push up to Kennedy Gardner, who will step back out and reestablish the offense for the Bearcats. Down low, they go to Franzen. They try to kick it back out. Franzen did to Gardner, but fortunately, nobody there in time, so an offensive possession wasted for the Bearcats, and now North Platte High School will take over. They trail 7-0 with 2:23 left to go. Thank you to our sponsors here for today. Dave's Place Pizza and Wings. You can find out more on East 4th Street in North Platte. Here comes Macy Freeze, guarded by Duttenhofer. Up to Abby Kamensky. Kamensky back down low to Freeze. Freeze will pull it from the mid-range, overshoots it. There's Winnie Hanneborg. Shot is no good as it is blocked up front by Gardner, but Winnie Hanneborg has checked in for North Platte now, giving some rest to Outerkirk, and here comes an inbounds for the Bulldogs, trailing 7-0 with 2:08 in the first. Kamensky for three! Too short off the front iron and rebounded by Avery Franson. The other way with it comes Kearney. All the way up the ball will go to Straka. Now she tries to get it down low to Duttenhofer. There's Addison Euling with the steal. And up to Abby Kamensky. Here comes a fast break opportunity for North Platte on the far side with Kamensky. She tries to get it over to Euling, and it's stolen away, and then immediately stolen right back by Emily Hansen. A little bit of some back and forth defense between the two teams, but Kearney still holds on to that 7-0 advantage. Bulldogs looking for their first points as now Winnie Hanneborg cross-courts it to Freeze. Back to Kamensky, who then cross-courts to Hansen. Into the corner, Hanneborg for three. Oh, off the back iron. Strong rebound, though, from Emily Hansen, and the Bulldogs will set up for another three-pointer. Kamensky, no good. Fight for it. Euling still battling, and it's picked up by Franson, but they'll call it jump ball. So Bulldogs will take over underneath the basket as Maddie Province checks in. 7-0 with 1:14 left to go. Here comes Emily Hansen with the inbounds. Needs some help, running out of time. All the way out to Macy Freeze it goes. Freeze to Euling at the top of the three-point line. Kamensky now has it on the left wing, trying to let the offense set up. Gets a screen from Euling, but doesn't take it, and now picks her dribble up. Back over to Freeze on the right wing now. Freeze with 56 seconds here in the first period. Gets it to Hansen. Driving it on Gardner. Emily Hansen kicks it out. Freeze for three! And it hits the bottom of the net. Macy Freeze with the first two three-pointers for North Platte. It's now 7-3 in favor of Kearney, but the Bulldogs finally break through and find their first points of the ball game, but stop that right there. A three from Hatcher, no good. Rebounded by Straka. Now into the left corner goes Gardner. Gardner dribbles out and finds Hatcher. Back to Gardner. Offense setting up for the Bearcats. Down low, the layup is going to hit from Maddie Province, though, so a quick response from Kearney. Now 9-3, a 6-point advantage for the side of the Bearcats. The pass almost picked up by Franzen as it is pushed out of play, intended for Winnie Hanneborg. As checking in now comes Paige Malahan. As Emily Hansen with 10 seconds will inbounds the ball here in the first quarter. Kamensky with 8 seconds, needs some help, finds Hansen. The kick to Hanneborg. 4, Euling with 3 seconds. 2, 1, the shot from Emily Hansen, no good. And that is how the first quarter will come to the end for North Platte. Strong defensive outing from either side, not allowing really many clean opportunities. But Kearney starts off with a 9-3 advantage. We'll step aside and take a break. More here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com.
Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
Tom plows runs his parking lot on Temperature Tuesdays.
Take that, Snowdrift. With great horsepower comes great responsibility.
Every Tuesday in January and February, the temp at 6 a.m. is the price you pay for an
policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
See me, Pete Volts, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
2, 1.
Happy New Year from Another Round and River's Edge Golf Course. The staff wants to thank you for your patronage in 2022 and looks forward to 2023. Another Round and River's Edge are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Now is the time for you to sign up for the 2023 season, open to the public with good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round at River's Edge Golf Course wishes you a Happy New Year. Come have another round with them.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney High School. It's 11-7. A foul's going to be called on Macy Freeze. That's her second. Thank you again to our premier sponsors here for today. Another round / Rivers Edge Golf Course. Swing into another round for some amazing food and drinks. As that pass is stolen up by one Abby Kamensky, and the other way with it comes North Platte High School. Hannaborg tries to get it to Ewing, tipped away and stolen by Maddie Province. Province backhands it on over to Gardner, who misses it, and then blocked from behind by Winnie Hannaborg, but a foul will be called on Hannaborg, her second, so with that to the free throw line will be going Maddie Province. Now it's up to a 12-7 advantage for the Bearcats here. As here comes Jay now with the basket. It's going to be Province's second foul. Straka now checks in. Ewing will pick it up. Kearney Bearcats as Duttenhofer misses the shot. Rebounded by Addison Ewing, and the other way with it comes Kamensky and the side of the Bulldogs now as they look to take advantage here of this little spell of attack, but they have it turned over immediately. An up-court cross to Rusher, and her layup is really easy and really nice. And now with that, it is 14-9 in favor of Kearney and the Bearcats. 14-9, the pass to Ewing. On over to Hannaborg. Winnie Hannaborg driving now baseline. Her shot off the top, bottom of the bucket, no good. Now with 2:55 the other way with it comes Kearney. Cross courts it now on over to an open three from Hatcher, and that's no good. Off the front, saved on the side by the Bearcats. Picked up by Kennedy Gardner. And now Tatum Rusher. Rusher drives it on Outerkirk, kicks it on out to Straka. Now back on over to Garner, down low to Rusher. Rusher on over to Garner. Now to Hatcher. Hatcher to Straka for three. No good. Tipped around and no attempt for the rebound on the side of the Bulldogs. They strip it away as Emily Hansen will now pick it up and take it the other way for North Platte. And now here comes the side of the Bulldogs. Kamensky on over to Ewing. Ewing with the basketball. Needs some help. Finds one. Winnie Hannaborg turned on over. Here comes the other way. Straka. Straka up for the layup, and it'll rattle itself in. Harley Straka, her first 2 points, and it's now the lead being escalated more and more. 16-9 now in favor of the Bearcats. Ewing tries to get the nice, easy pass on over, but it just out of her reach. As Rusher will steal it. Duttenhofer now has it down low. She tries to pivot around and find help. She's in a double. Needing some help, finds Rusher. Rusher to Gardner. Gardner now kicks it to one Kelsey Hatcher. Hatcher down low to Duttenhofer. No good. And with that, a turnover for the side of the Bearcats as Avery Zern checks in, as well as Avery Franzen. Macy Freeze now checks in. As now upwards comes Freeze and the Bulldogs. 16-9 with 1:27 left to go here in the first half. Zern with the basketball, kicks it on out to Kamensky on the right wing. Down low to Avery Zern. Zern pivoting around, thinking, back to Hansen's three is blocked up front by Duttenhofer. And now the other way with it comes the Bearcats and Hatcher. As now here comes Kelsey Hatcher. Tries to dish it, finds one Straka. Harley Straka has it at the top of the three-point line. Reestablishes the offense, and a travel is called on Harley Straka. With that, turnover for the side of Kearney. And with that, the Bulldogs will take over. As checking in comes Addie Helbrecht for the side of the Bearcats. 16-9, though. Now a minute left to go in the first half. Bulldogs trail 16-9. 55 seconds. Kamensky to Zern down low. She could have ran for it, and it's going to be immediately turned over. The other way comes Kearney as Gardner dishes it all the way up here to Hatcher. Now, excuse me, scratch that. Now it's down low to Scheme. Driving in, there goes one. Straka stolen away, but picked right back up by Hatcher. The kick, corner, Gardner for three, and it hits the bottom. A three-pointer for Kennedy Gardner. That's 5 points for her, and it's now 19-9 in favor of Kearney. The three from Outerkirk, overshot and airballed. Rebound on the side by Straka. It's her second to throw all the way up to Gardner, picked up by Helmbrecht, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Emily Hansen down low. Nope. It's going to be on Jaden Outerkirk, her second, and with that, to the free throw line goes Addie Helmbrecht. Thank you again to our premier sponsors for today, Sandhills State Bank, the most committed brand in banking with locations in North Platte and many more. Go to sandhillsstate.com for a full list of services and location. (20-9) now, following the first free throw made by Helmbrecht. Misses the second, and it's going to be still saved on the side by the Bearcats. And now here comes Gardner. 4 seconds here left in the first half. Down low, Helmbrecht shot no good. The second effort no good. And they're not going to call a foul down low. And that is how the first quarter and first half will end here for the side of North Platte and the Bearcats. 22-9 in favor of Kearney, as they've just been here towards the second part of this first half. And they've really started to take an advantage and pull away here. But we'll pull away and take a break. We come back. It is time for the Quick Stop Halftime Show right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com.
The market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow, or give them a call at 534-3628.
Swift Auto Center.
You're listening to Bulldog Athletics with Swift Auto Center of North Platte on KWOQ North Platte, 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
Gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
'Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
Welcome back here to Kearney High School. It is currently 20-9 in favor of the Bearcats over North Platte High School. 6-4 Kearney Bearcats and the 1-7 North Platte High School Bulldogs. It was a quiet first quarter, if you actually would think about it here. It was 11-7 at one point as we ended the first quarter. It looked like either side was going to start off in a defensive battle and continue that through the rest of this first half. And you kind of saw it. Both teams not really getting any clean looks, and that's the key here already in this ball game. Neither side really finding an opportunity to get a clean, open look in this ball game. And because they were unable to get a clean and open look, that then transitioned into a first quarter where only 11 points were scored by the Bearcats and 7 from North Platte. Both displaying some really strong defense, specifically from the perimeter for North Platte, kind of doing, I wouldn't say the opposite, but they did a really good job in the first quarter of not allowing down low anything to get past them, and that's really what I was looking for to start this game. Of course, from our Al's Lock and Safe keys to the game, I was excited to see how North Platte was going to be able to stop this Kearney offense down low. Did a great job of that. Did allow 1-3 to Oregon. They did allow 1-3 up to take. They did give up, though, 1-3. Welcome back, everybody, here to Kearney High School. You know, we're coming back out of break. It was a week and a half away. You know, you kind of forget a few things. I did forget to hit the blue button. Yeah, so here we are. I'll restart my entire monologue because I was really getting into it about how the Bulldogs started off the first quarter really on a high note here. And it was. The first quarter was huge from North Platte, only giving up 11 total points. They were unable to score. Only 7, though, but they kept it close, and they followed my key to the game of not really allowing any easy shots down low in the paint. But the problem then started to emerge in the second quarter, where Kearney was just able to tear apart this offense in the transition. Haven't really talked about North Platte and their transition defense because it has been pretty locked down solid all season, but here against Kearney's having a little bit of trouble in the second quarter where the ball would be pushed to one way or the other in terms of where it was on the court, and because of that, the Bearcats were just able to pick apart this defense and find some easy open buckets down low. And that's where we sit right now in our 20-9 margin, where Kearney just had a little bit of extra better clean shots down low in the paint that allowed them to pick off where we are here right now. North Platte has had some chances down low in the paint, so it hasn't been a huge one-sided advantage in that point, but North Platte just unable to convert on those shots down low in the paint. Only have one shot. One made 3 from the perimeter from Macy Freeze. Hey, we'll step aside here on the Quick Stop Halftime Show. We come back, we'll have more, including our Clear Focus Eye Care Halftime Stats right here, FM 98.1 and 1410 and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
At Allo, we we think you deserve the fiber things in life. Like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofibra.com/fiberthings.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair DinoPay is saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Quick Stop. Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney High School. Halftime here in the Quick Stop Halftime Show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. They've stolen my halftime. Well, not my halftime spiel, but my little, live. If you ever listen to a remote that I do, I always say right around the corner. So Quick Stop and I have quite the connection from early on. But here it is now time for our Clear Focus Eye Care game stats. Clear Focus Eye Care specializing in preventative dry eye treatment, preventative eye care and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment here today. Starting on the side of the Kearney Bearcats, who currently lead 22-9, being led the way by, scratch that's going to be Kennedy Gardner with her 5 total points. Tatum Rusher also combining right now 4 total points on the side of Kearney. Then you have 2 from Harley Straka, 2 from Kiara Duttenhofer, as well as 4 from Addie Province and 1 from Addie Helmbrecht. Helmbrecht got that 1 point from the free throw towards the end of the first half. Now on to the side of North Platte High School, only 9 points showing up here in the first half. Going to have 5 points from Macy Freed to go with her 2 fouls. Avery Zern with 2, as well as Addison Ewing picking up 2 to her name, as Zern, of course, missing one of the free throws that she attempted here early on today. It's been a struggle for North Platte offensively here in the second quarter specifically, as they only scored 2 points in that quarter alone. So North Platte's really going to have to pick up the pace a little bit if they want to pick up their first victory of the new year here against Kearney. So we'll step aside and take a break. We come back, second half coverage right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming as always, NorthPlattePost.com.
Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
Whether you're a weekend warrior, youth, or professional athlete, the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team has you covered. The team includes orthopedic surgeons, athletic trainers, and other healthcare specialists who spend their time at local high school and college sporting events, ensuring that athletes stay as injury-free as possible. In the event of an injury, the team remains committed to returning athletes to competition as quickly and safely as possible.
Contact the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team by calling 308-568-7456.
How would you like to get a warranty on a used car, truck, or SUV? When you purchase a qualified pre-owned vehicle at Premier Toyota in North Platte, It comes with a 6-month or 6,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. 6-month or 6,000 miles, whichever comes first. That is totally awesome when you are buying a pre-owned vehicle. Stop out and talk to the friendly staff at Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 today. Take a test drive and get a warranty on qualified pre-owned vehicles. Let's go places.
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop Halftime Show. Second half action is next on FM 98.1.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney High School, North Platte High School. Well, it's a little bit of a tongue twister there on that one. Just say high school 10 times really fast. Trail, again, the Bearcats and Kearney, 22-9. The first half was a roller coaster. First quarter looked really strong from North Platte, 11-7, where they kept the margin in the first quarter. Though, unfortunately, it kind of all fell apart in the second quarter, where they gave up 9 total points to their only 2 points scored. Again, both low-scoring games. So I talked about in our Owls Lock and Safe Keys to the game defensively about how Kearney has kind of been a roller coaster of an offense here to start this season, where they've had games where they busted out 70 or more points in a couple, and then had games where they've only put up 30, maybe to 40 points in a game. So right now we're seeing the lower end of this Kearney offense. So for North Platte's only trailed by 11 after a rocky first half, where none of the shots they were really finding open were landing. It's kind of a miracle and just shows how really great this team has on the defensive side energy-wise, not allowing a really good, let's say that, a really good Kearney squad, any breathing room on the defensive front. But offensively, that's where it kind of needs to all start to come together now for North Platte, as they really have just struggled to find any real momentum in this ball game from an offensive standpoint. I wouldn't say it's not that they're not getting the looks and they're running a clean system. It's that the system that they're running has worked up to this point. It's just that they've been unable to hit really any of those shots that they've been given the opportunity to have. And because of that, they've really struggled to develop anything on the offensive side. So it's now time for the third quarter. Thank you again to our premier our sponsors here today, Red Willow Chemical. At Red Willow Chemical, they offer both generic and name brand chemicals and fertilizer in bulk options. So go on to rwchemical.com for all of your chemical needs. As that pass is going to be immediately broken up and pushed all the way up front to Gardner. Gardner kicks it on back, and that's going to be laid up there to, Maddie Province. Her 6 points here in this game, as now Avery Zern has the basketball. It's 22-9 in favor of Kearney. Driving, Hanson with the mid-ranger, overshoots it, rebounded by Hatcher, and now here comes the other way, Kelsey Hatcher and the Bearcats. The throw, nice pass that will not land in for the Bearcats, as that's rebounded by Hayden Skeen. The drive into the lane, no good from Province, rebounded by Emily Hanson, her second. And now Macy Freeze takes the basketball up the court for North Platte slowly and steadily, and it'll be tipped out of bounds by Kelsey Hatcher. Thank you again to our premier video sponsor here for today, Allo Communications. Allo has the packages that let you experience fast, reliable fiber internet, fiber TV, and fiber phone. Online, allofiber.com. Freeze drives baseline, but pulls back now into a double team. She tries to get all the way back out to Abby Kamensky and turns it over. Now the Bulldogs will go on the defensive side, trailing 22-9 here in the third quarter. The dish on up here to Hatcher. Kelsey Hatcher will now take it up for the side of the Bearcats. Now driving in Hatcher. Down low to Skeen. Skeen kicks it. Rusher's three from the right wing is off the back iron. Rebounded by one. Avery Zern, and a foul is going to be called down low. That foul is going to be called on Hayden Skeen. That's her first foul, and with that, other way with it goes North Platte. They trail 22-9 with 6:48 left to go here in the third quarter, as Macy Freeze now has the basketball. She'll dish it out to Outerkirk. Outerkirk to Hanson. Hanson back to Kamensky. She'll pull up for three. Hit rattles in and out. Hanson gets fouled on the rebound and second chance effort. So with that, she'll head to the line. That one is Tatum Rusher, her first foul. And with that, Emily Hanson goes to the free throw line to shoot some free throws for North Platte. 22-9 is the margin right now. As Hansen has that first free throw, bounce off the front iron short. Still stay at 22-9. Thank you again to our sponsors, Willow Creek Embroidery. New locations, new owners. Check out Robert and the crew at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120. That, though, second attempt will fall in from Emily Hansen. So she's 1 for 2, and there's her first points. Though the ball will be tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs, and it'll still stay down with North Platte now as they take over. 22-10, 6:25 left to go here in the third quarter. The dish down to Zern. Zern to Outerkirk. She'll pull up for three. Jane Outerkirk can't get to the fall. As Hansen's second chance effort falls in. Emily Hansen, 3 rebounds and another bucket to fall. It's now a 10-point advantage. Down low Gardner. Transition bucket for the Bearcats as Kennedy Gardner picks up another point. Or was it 10-point advantage now? 12 as Hansen's feeling it for 3, and she airballs that one. A little too rushed on the attempt. With that, a turnover for the side of North Platte. They trail by 12, 24-12. Getting some more buckets to fall here in the second half. Pushing up the court now comes Hatcher. Kelsey Hatcher will step back now and dish it on over to Tatum Rusher. Now Gardner has it. Gardner to Hatcher. Down low it goes to Province. To Skeen, her layup will rattle in. Just good offense and good passing. Hayden Skeen picks up her first 2 points. It's 26-12 as here goes Kamensky free to the lane. She gets it and the foul. Abby Kamensky. Nice free lane to the bucket. She converts the shot and now will head to the free throw line to finish off the and one. Good burst of speed from Abby Kamensky to burst into the lane and get a bucket in, and now trying to look to convert the and one. That's 3 fouls here to start the third quarter for the Bearcats. With 5:27 left to go. As checking in comes Harley Straka as well as Duttenhofer as that free throw is missed from Kamensky. The other way with it now comes the side of Kearney. Hatcher on over to Straka. Straka on the right wing has it almost stolen away by Macy Freeze, but Harley Straka picks it back up. Down low it goes. Stolen that time by Emily Hansen. Defense, the name of the game for the Bulldogs right now. 26-14. Now here comes North Platte. Down low. Zern's turnaround shot. Too short. Rebounded on the side by Province. Her second. The dish up now. Here comes Garner. Into the paint area. Now back on over to Province. Province has 6 points on the day. And that one's turned over yet again. The Bulldogs back-to-back defensive steals on back-to-back possessions. Looking to capitalize. Outerkirk on the left wing. Thinking about a 3, drives into the paint area. She'll pull up for the shot. Almost gets the and one to fall. But she'll draw a foul and she'll head to the free throw line. That's the second foul for Harley Straka. As Jaden Outerkirk will now go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. 4 Kearney fouls right now, as looking to check in, I believe is going to be Addie Helbrecht and Avery Franzen. So Avery Franzen checks in as the first free throw is missed from Outerkirk. 26-14. Thank you again to our sponsors here for today. Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota, let's go places as Duttenhofer collects the second miss from Outerkirk. And the other way with it comes Kearney and the Bearcats. Duttenhofer's first rebound of this game. Duttenhofer down low to Franzen, and her shot is in again. Yet another good selection of passes on the side of the Bearcats. It's now 28-14. Hey, we'll step aside as well here. North Platte trailing the Bearcats 28-14.
is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the third corner. Kearney currently has a 28-14 lead over North Platte High School with 4:17 left to go. Stolen by Franzen on the steal and the inbounds attempt from North Platte. So the other way with it comes Garner and the Bearcats. As now here comes Hatcher with it. Spinning and getting it off to Duttenhofer. Down low, and it's almost stolen by Zern. Duttenhofer's layup is in. Kiara Duttenhofer in the bucket, and now here comes North Platte, almost stolen once again as Outerkirk's able to get it to Hansen to push up to Freeze. Freeze running out of time, has to cross the half-court line and does so, and now she's pushing some tempo. Macy Freeze backs out of it, and the offense will reset for North Platte, 28-14. Hansen with it, driving on Dudenhofer, the layup no good, looking for a foul, can't get it, and now the other way with it comes one Kelsey Hatcher. That ball poked away, but Hatcher picks it back up. The three from Gardner is short, and it'll fall out the field of play for a Bulldogs offensive possession. 30-14 now in favor of Kearney. And now here comes Outerkirk, up to Freeze. Macy Freeze with the one-on-one, slows it and pulls up from the mid-range. No good, rebounded by Avery Franzen. And now here comes Kelsey Hatcher up the other way with it for the Bearcats. They lead 30-14. Here in the third quarter, 3:05 left to go. North Platte running out of time to get something done offensively. As Straka down to Dudenhofer. Dudenhofer down to Franzen. Her shot rattles itself in. Avery Franzen with 4 points as Dudenhofer picks up the assist. 32-14. Hansen has the basketball at the top of the three-point line, is going to try to hand it off to Abby Kamensky. Needs help. Run out of time. Poked away by Franzen and stolen by Franzen. The other way with it comes the side of Kearney. Up the court now. Hatcher trying to ditch it off. Hands it off to Gardner. Almost stolen by Kamensky. Into the lane and is finally picked away. Here comes Abby Kamensky up tempo. And a foul's going to be called. That one on Avery Franzen. Trying to get the steal but can't do so. And with that, substitutions for either side. Winnie Hanneborg and Addison Ewing check in. Tatum Rusher as well. I believe also checking in comes Paige Malahan. It's the inbounds attempt from North Platte. And Hansen down low to Ewing. Ewing back to Hansen, and now here comes North Platte. Hanneborg on the right wing, sets up, gets a screen from Outerkirk and hands it off. Outerkirk dishes it to Hansen. Hansen driving baseline. Hansen up for the layup, and it's going to be a foul. Shooting two, I believe. That is Kiara Dudenhofer. That's Dudenhofer's first foul, and with that, Emily Hansen to the free throw line. Hansen's 1 for 2 with 3 total points on the night for North Platte. It's 32-14. Thank you again to our sponsor, Dave's Place Pizza and Wings, a family fun restaurant found on 1510 East 4th Street. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out, but you can also deliver with DoorDash. You can order online at davesplacemp.com. Hansen nails the first one, 32-15 now. She's 2 for 3. It's her fourth point. And she nails the second one. Good effort from Emily Hansen. 5 total points, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. North Platte, so far, slowly but steadily producing a little bit more offense, but the problem then comes at the other side. They're just not able to get any stops against this Kearney squad. It's been a roller coaster for the Bulldogs here. First half was looking good defensively, struggled in the second quarter. Started off the third quarter at the front end really nicely, but as time wore on, this high-pressured and high-octane Kearney Bearcats offense started to open up a little bit more, and that is where we sit now, 32-16 with North Platte up. With Kearney up over the Bulldogs. 2:05 yet. The good news, though, there's 6 fouls Kearney has committed against North Platte, so we're close to entering the bonus here for North Platte. Bulldogs have yet to commit a foul against the Bearcats here in the second half, 32-16, as Dutenhofer inbounds the ball, able to get it into Rusher. Tatum Rusher needs help, cross-courts it to Straka. Harley Straka with some speed, dishes it over. Malahan's three, in and out, rebounded by Franzen, and her second chance effort's good. Avery Franzen with her third bucket of the third quarter, 6 total points for her. It's 34-16. Winnie Hanneborg able to get it on over to Hansen. Back to Hanneborg. She thought about driving, but will back out and reset the offense. Outerkirk now has it. Dishes it to the corner, Hansen. Emily Hansen needs help, running out of time. Now dribbles with it, pushed and tipped away by one Kiara Dutenhofer. And now with 1:24 left, another inbounds attempts for North Platte. Here comes Hansen with the inbounds. She's looking, and she'll find Macy Freeze in the left corner. Freeze dribbles around and looking to find some separation on a Rusher. Dishes it. Outerkirk will pull it from 3. That one will rattle in. There we go. Jaden Outerkirk finally hits her first 3 of this ball game, and it couldn't come at a better time. It's 34-19. Franzen now back over to Mailhan. Now on over to Rusher on the left wing. Down low back to Franzen. Franzen to Dutenhofer, and then a foul's called on Jaden Outerkirk. And that's Outerkirk's third and the first team foul for North Platte, as here comes Abby Kamensky to sub in. As Kiara Dutenhofer now attempt her first free throws of the evening. Dutenhofer rattles that one in and out. 0 for 1, still 34-19. Thank you again to our sponsors, the Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Voles and Barrett Rogo. Go see them for auto, home, life, and more. It's the Shelter Insurance Agency, as that one also misses, and now here comes the other way with it. North Platte with 52 seconds left to go. Third quarter, Euling tries to get it to Emily Hansen. Euling will finally get it, though, over to Kamensky. Kamensky back to Euling. Euling on over to Macy Freeze. Freeze drives baseline into a double. On over to Hansen. Hansen will pull up for 3. Why not? Off the front iron and rebounded on the side by Mailhan. And now the other way with it. Tatum Rusher comes for the Bearcats. 34-19. Rusher driving. Kicks it. Straka now in the right corner. Down low to Franzen. And a foul's going to be called on Emily Hansen. That's her first. And with that, Franzen goes to the free throw line. It's the second foul for North Platte. The first for Hansen as Franzen goes to the free throw line. Franzen and Hansen as Franzen hits the free throw. She has 7 points in this quarter alone, Avery Franzen. The Bulldogs struggling to find a way to slow her down. And this is one of those moments where you wish you had Clancy Brown, a strong physical presence down low, as Franzen nails the second. 8 points for her. And now it's 36-19. Hansen with the inbounds finds Euling. Euling up to Freeze. Now here comes some pace. Hanneborg with it. Hanneborg crosses the half-court line, slowing it down a bit now, and will set up the offense for North Platte. On over to Macy Freeze. Freeze loses the basketball for a second. Guarded by Tatum Rusher. Euling. 3 seconds. Hansen up for the layup. overshoots it, and with that, that is how the third quarter will end for North Platte. They trail 36-19 as we enter the last quarter of play here for North Platte High School. Again, trailing 36-19. More here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Hill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year from Another Round and River's Edge Golf Course. The staff wants to thank you for your patronage in 2022 and looks forward to 2023. Another Round and River's Edge are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Now is the time for you to sign up for the 2023 season, open to the public with good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round at River's Edge Golf Course wishes you a Happy New Year. Come have another round with them.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back to Kearney High School. North Platte currently trailing 36-19 here to start the fourth quarter. The dish on over to Tatum Rusher on the right wing. Now down to Gardner, still in the right corner. Gardner needing some help, will dribble around. Bulldogs in the 3-2 zone. Kamensky guarding Gardner. Gardner dishes it now to a freshly subbed in Skeen. Skeen now around the perimeter we go. Hatcher. Gardner now has it left perimeter in the corner, and she'll step out and reset the offense up for the Bearcats. 7 on the shot clock. Down low it goes to a cutting Tatum Rusher, and she'll get the bucket. That's another point for Tatum Rusher. Rusher's been on quite a roll here for the Bearcats. Easy layup. It's 38-19. A three for Macy Freeze, who is wide open, overshot, and a rebound on the side by Maddie Province. As Tatum Rusher now has 7 total points. As there's another foul called on North Platte. That's on Avery Zern, her first foul. Here comes the inbounds from Maddie Province. Hatcher now has it, pushing on the left side of the court. Slows it on back and now tries to get past Abby Kamensky. The dish on out to Gardner. Now back on over to Hatcher. Hatcher back down low it goes. Province turnaround on one Avery Zern, no good. She collects the miss. Her second effort, well rattled in. Maddie Province with 8 points now, and the lead expands 40-19 in favor of Kearney and the Bearcats. Emily Hansen has it, dishes out to Kamensky. Kamensky down low to Zern. Zern backing up, thinking, and now to a cutting Macy Freeze, turning almost on over. Back to Outerkirk, who'll set for three. That one just off the front iron. Saved by Emily Hansen, but into the outreaching arms of one Maddie Province. The other way with it. Here comes the Bearcats. Stolen though by, Abby Kamensky. A fight for the basketball down low. Jump ball, that'll go the way of North Platte High School. There's a good turnaround that they need. 40-19 with 6:08 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been a quiet first half. It was a quiet first half, but ever since that third quarter, it's been an outscoring of the Bearcats right now. They lead 40-19. They scored 20 points alone in the third quarter, and that's immediately turned over from North Platte to Hatcher, is now here up to come Kelsey Hatcher and the side of the Bearcats. Back to Kelsey Hatcher. Hatcher down low to Province. Back to the corner. Rusher down low inside to Skeen. Her shot's no good as Emily Hansen collects the miss. Her fourth rebound, and now the push. Trying to get up to Macy Freeze, intercepted by Kennedy Gardner. Now up it goes Maddie Province, and that basketball bounces off of her foot and out of bounds. Other inbounds for North Platte as Winnie Hanneborg will check in for Macy Freeze. Again, Bulldogs going with a small bench, only 2 rotation pieces in this game. It's 40-19 as Abby Kamensky on the far side of the court will take it on up. Hansen now has it. Back over to Kamensky. Kamensky driving in now, has some open daylight. Her layup is short, no good. Rebound on the side by Skeen. Here comes the other way with the Kearney. Driving into the lane goes Hatcher. Hatcher kicks it. Province thought about the three and now dishes it down low to Skeen, who misses the layup as Outerkirk will collect the miss. And now she'll take it up the court for North Platte, trailing by 21, 40-19. Zern with it, hands it off to Hansen. She'll step back for a mid-ranger. It airballs and it'll fall out of play. It's a good effort for Emily Hansen. Got the little bite from the defender. Just the shot couldn't fall through as Addison Euling will check in for Emily Hansen. And with that, two new faces, Euling and Hanneborg, are in here with 4:49 left. Hatcher dishes on over to Province. Province back to Rusher, who sets for three. No good, really far off the mark, but rebounded by Kennedy Gardner. Gardner dishes it to Hatcher now. Hatcher trying to drive on Kamensky, dishes it back to Gardner. Gardner down low to Skeen. Skeen down low to 2-1, Maddie Province, and there's a foul called on the side by North Platte. That foul is going to be on Jaden Outerkirk. That's her fourth foul. So with that, Maddie Province will go to the free throw line as Macy Freeze will look to immediately check right back in after getting subbed out. As that one falls off the front iron, no good for Province. First missed free throw here tonight. Macy Freeze checks in. Province nails the second one though, so 41-19. It's 9 points for her. 10 total points for Province. And now here comes Macy Freeze as Kiara Dutenhofer is checked in for the side of the Kearney Bearcats. Zern taking the basketball up the court now. On over to Macy Freeze. Freeze with it now to Outerkirk. Jaden Outerkirk down low to Euling. Euling, turnaround shot, no good, blocked up front, and that's turned on over. Here comes the other way with it. Kearney, up it goes to Gardner. Gardner down in the paint area, no good, rebounded by Skeen. And the dish out now for an offensive restart on the side of the Bearcats with Maddie Hatcher. Should be Kelsey Hatcher. Gardner into the lane, dishes it to Straka. Now Dutenhofer on baseline, needing some help. Back out to Straka, who will drive into the paint. Up for the layup, no good, and a foul is going to be called. Trying to see who that's called on. That's called, I believe, on Avery Zern. It is on Avery Zern, her second foul. Now to the free throw line, Harley Straka. Straka misses the first one. She's 0 for 1. As checking in now comes Addie Snyder. I believe it's Paige Mailhan as well. Straka will nail the second one, though. She's 1 for 2. 42-19 with 3:40 left to go. And we'll have some new faces for North Platte checking in. Hansen as well as Kamensky. As Hanneborg has it on the left wing. She'll drive around and she'll pull up for a shot. Winnie Hanneborg off the back iron. Rebounded on the side, though, by Hayden Skeen. That's her fourth. And now the other way with it comes Straka, Harley Straka to Dutenhofer. Dutenhofer, gets fouled. I believe that's by Jaden Outerkirk, and with that, that's the fifth for Outerkirk. And with that, she fouls out of the game once again. 6 fouls have been committed here in the fourth quarter by North Platte as Emily Hansen and one Abby Kamensky check in, as out goes Winnie Hanneborg, as well as Jaden Outerkirk. 3:12 left to go, and inbounds here for Kearney and the Bearcats. Gardner, down low it goes. That's from Straka, picked off by Emily Hansen. Good defense from North Platte, and the other way with it here, they come from up-tempo. Freeze, back out to Hansen. Hansen now driving in, got the jump, back to Macy Freeze, who sets for three. Too short, airballed it, picked up by Dutenhofer, and now the other way with it comes Kearney and the Bearcats. Kiara Dutenhofer, her layup is no good, picked up by Kamensky. Now Kamensky the other way with it with some tempo for North Platte, but she pulls back and the offense restarts. Hansen, right wing, now has it. Looking for somebody open, finds Zern. Zern around the perimeter to Freeze. Macy Freeze picks her dribble up, finds Hansen. 2:30 left to go in the ball game. 42-19. Hansen driving into the paint. She tries to go up for the shot, and that's stripped by Harley Straka. As now Addie Helmbrecht will check in for Kiara Dutenhofer. And now an inbound down low for North Platte. Hansen setting the offense up, looking for that inbounds. Looking, running out of time. Has to throw it all the way out to Macy Freeze, and they'll call a foul on Harley Straka. That's Straka's third, and with that, we're in the bonus. And to the free throw line goes Macy Freeze. Freeze is her first trip to the free throw line. Went to the free throw line a plethora of times, over, I believe, 8 against Columbus. Missed a good majority of that. Should have been a lane violation. I think it will be a lane violation on the side of Kearney, so we'll reattempt the free throws. Missed by Macy Freeze on the first attempt, but she'll get another whack at it following the neutral zone infraction. That one will land in from Macy Freeze. So with that, she'll get another opportunity. 42-20. Another good point for Macy Freeze. It's her 6th on today. She gets set, fires the next one. That one will land in. How about from that trip? 2 for 2. Macy Freeze, 42-21 now. The kick, it goes down low. It goes to Straka. Straka back out to Malahan, who will throw up a three-pointer. No good. Hansen collects the rebound. That's her 5th. She'll push the offense and kick it on up to Macy Freeze. Freeze on the right wing, kicks it to Kamensky here, who will drive on the left side. Up for the shot, no good, but a foul will be called with 1:57 left. That foul will be called on Paige Malahan. Her first, so Macy Freeze now will go to the free throw line. Thank you again to our sponsors for today, Dave's Place Pizza and Wings. You can find out more on East 4th Street in North Platte. As that one from Abby Kamensky lands in. It's Kamensky, she's 1 for 2. That's her 3rd point. 42-22. And the second one rattles in and out as it'll be falling out of bounds. Last touch by Avery Franzen, and North Platte will take over. Kamensky 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Still with 1:57 left, it's 42-22. Hansen with an inbounds, looking, all the way out to Avery Zern it goes. Zern, back to Kamensky. Kamensky driving in, Macy Freeze. Freeze, stepping down low to Euling. Euling in a double team, has it stripped away by Avery Franzen, and now here comes the other way, the Bearcats. Helmbrecht back, he goes to Malahan. Malahan down low to a cutting inside Murray, and Franzen now has it again. Franzen back to Murray. Looking for something, anything. Now dribbles around on the perimeter, hands it off, and stolen by Macy Freeze. Here comes Macy Freeze and the Bulldogs. Her shot no good, blocked from behind. Paige Malahan will do it, but it'll be an inbounds for North Platte. Once again, they trail by 20, 42-22. Hansen finds Macy Freeze on the right wing. Now to Zern. To Kamensky at the top of the three-point line, resetting the offense up. Hansen, left wing. Now driving, thinking. Loses the basketball for a second and finds Kamensky in the left corner. Abby Kamensky, he'll reset the offense. 13 on the shot clock. 1:02 left to go here in the game. Zern driving into the paint. Her shot no good. Rebounded on the side by Helmbrecht. And almost stolen by Macy Freeze, but a foul's committed down low. That foul is on, that's Addie Snyder. It's called for her first foul, and with that, Macy Freeze will go back to the free throw line. 2 for 2 on her attempts. Here tonight, with 54 seconds, she'll go again. Freeze misses that first one, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Avery Zern. And out of the way with it comes the side of Kearney. Franzen with the inbounds attempt. 53 seconds left. The pass All the way now up it goes. Back to Franzen. Franzen into the corner to a driving Murray. Back down low it goes to Snyder. And with that, Addie Snyder picks up her first 2 points. 44-22 in favor of Kearney. 30 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Hansen thought about it, getting it to a cutting Freeze, but steps back and passes it to Addison Euling. 20 on the shot clock here. Freeze with it. AC Freeze driving left baseline. Tries to cut it down low to Euling. Gets it, and Euling shot's no good. She collects the rebound. Her second chance effort will fall in from Addison Euling. Her second bucket, her first here in the second half. And now it's 44-24. Though with 3 seconds, the clock will run all the way out. And with that, that is how this game will end for North Platte, starting the New Year's on the back foot as they fall to Kearney and the Bearcats. 44-24 was a strong first half where they kept it close, only trailed by 11 to start that second half, but it all started to slip away as the game wore on, and the speed and tempo from the side of Kearney just a little too much, and they exploded in that third quarter for 20 points, and that's how it ended with a 44-24 margin. We'll now take a break here and get you in Quick Stop post-game show right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com.
New or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow, or give them a call at 534-3628.
Swift Auto Center.
Go Dogs from Swift Auto Center of North Platte as you listen on KWOQ North Platte 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair Dino Pay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Quick Stop. Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow, or give them a call at 534-3628.
Whether you're a weekend warrior, youth, or professional athlete, the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team has you covered. The team includes orthopedic surgeons, athletic trainers, and other healthcare specialists who spend their time at local high school and college sporting events, ensuring that athletes stay as injury-free as possible. In the event of an injury, the team remains committed to returning athletes to competition as quickly and safely as possible.
Contact the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team by calling 308-568-7456.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to Kearney High School. It is a unfortunate start to the year for the Bulldogs. They fall to the Bearcats and start the new year off 0-1, falling 44-24. It was I don't know how you would kind of explain it. The second half wasn't the best foot forward for North Platte. The first half, there's a lot of things you could really be proud of for the way they played defensively as a team, though. It just got a little bit away with them towards the second half, and I wouldn't even say towards the second half. It was just entirely in the second half. That's where all of the issues for North Platte came through, and they were just unable to really get anything going offensively. Well, not really offensively. I actually say it'd be the other way around. They really did get their offense going and rocking and rolling here in the second half. It was just defensively they were unable to really get any stops that would have proved eventful and helpful in their efforts to come back, and because of that, it led to a 20-point third quarter, which head coach Tyson Hammond probably not too happy to see or even hear about in that regard. So we'll start off here with our Clear Focus Eye Care game stats. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment here today. Starting on the side of the victorious Kearney Bearcats, 7 points from Tatum Rusher and 1 foul. Kennedy Gardner had 7 as well. Harley Straka with 2. Addie Snyder with 2. 4 points from Kiara Dutenhofer. 10 points from Maddie Province leading the team. 1 for Addie Helmbrecht. 2 for Hayden Skeen. And then Avery Franzen with 8 points, all coming in that explosive third quarter for Kearney and the Bearcats, as North Platte struggled in that again. In that second half, third quarter, where they just couldn't stop anything. Offensively, they were able to get some more production down, able to collect 9 points in that third quarter, though gave up 20, and that's just how the lead was able to balloon out of control, and for North Platte just unable to get anything going from that second half onward. Hey, we'll step aside and take a break here on the Quick Stop post-game show. Hey, we come back. Head coach for the Bulldogs, Tyson Hammond, will be here with us to talk about North Platte and give us a rundown of who and what, and just a wrap-up here for the first game back following their game against the Elkhorn Tournament. We'll step aside and come back. More here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Shows and movies buffer-free, next-level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Well, back here to Kearney High School. It is now time for our Willow Creek Embroidery Coaches interview. Head coach Tyson Hammond joins us. Coach, it was probably not the game you wanted to see coming straight out of the break, starting 0-1, but let's start off with the first half, because I thought a lot of things went well, specifically on the defensive side of things. You gave up 20 points, 11 in the first, and then only 9 in the second quarter. I think a lot of that pressure was starting to get to Kearney in certain aspects where you were able to get some turnover, just unable to convert on the other side of the court.
Yeah, I thought our defensive effort the entire game was good. I thought we got a little bit tired in the second half right now, but we're a little bit short in our rotation with injuries and stuff too. So, but I thought, like you said, the first half defensively we did a lot of very good things. I think we forced 15 turnovers in the first half. We did a lot of things. We just got to finish. We got to have better offensive possessions. When we do force turnovers, we got to turn it into points. And when we don't force turnovers, we got to find ways to score too. And we're just struggling offensively right now to find shots.
Yeah, and that really I'd say is the big offensive word of the day here is just the unable to find really any clean open shots. You've had a couple opportunities that you're just unable to convert, but overall it's just the team seemed to have every now and then kind of stutter on its offense. And you talked about the injuries starting to pile up as we keep wearing and tearing into this season. Little beats and bangs do start to put up. So as a team, how are you trying to work around a different rotation pieces with so many new faces coming in and out?
Well, that's been part of our process the whole year. You know, every week right now it seems like we've had to adjust a little bit, but we didn't have to here tonight. We've got to start taking what we do in practice and translating it to games better, because the things we do in practice, in practice obviously is not the same as games, but we've got to do a better job of taking what we're doing in practice and executing it in games. Right now we're too easily pushed out of the things, not even the things we want to do, the spots we want to be in. We're just not doing a good enough job of when we have a chance to get it to the right spot, getting it there and executing. We're allowing ourselves to get kind of pushed out of those places, and we're just not assertive enough when it comes to game time right now to get things in the right place.
So, yeah, you said you set it all up on the practice floor. You see it happen all the time, but when it gets into game time, how do you sort of, I want to say push, but teach or get them to be more assertive when that's kind of been sort of a little bit of a struggle? They like to bounce around and kind of free flow a little bit.
Well, it's just part of the process. You know, normally we like to learn these things at the JV level. And that's where that learning really, it's part of the development process with basketball is every level you move up, the game gets faster and you have to react quicker. And, you know, the best place to learn those things is in a JV game when the game's not quite as quick or physical and you have a chance to learn to get to the right places. And we're not able to do that right now with injuries. The girls that we have playing, they're competing like crazy. It's just right now we're learning at the varsity level, and that's hard when you play in Class A. You're playing very good teams who have players that play on club teams year-round and are good Class A teams, and we're having to learn right now how to try to do those things against some of the best teams in the state. You know, we've played, I think, 10 games now, and I think 6 of those games have been against top 10 teams. So it's not like we're walking out here and playing this, that, or whatever. We're playing some of the best teams in the state, and we're learning on the fly. And like I said, I love the way our kids compete, and the effort's there, and the want to is there. We just got to learn how to play and execute a little bit better.
Trial by fire as it is. And again, there's pieces that you can see just collectively getting it together. It's just yet to fully form a full 4 quarters of basketball. We'll have a couple days off. Again, game was scheduled for yesterday, was moved to today, so one less practice day. We'll be taking on Kearney Catholic on Saturday. What you got sort of keyed up for that Kearney Catholic game that you want to take from this game and maybe make it an emphasis going into that game?
Well, we actually go to Pius Friday night. So we're not actually, haven't looked too much yet to Saturday because we're going to go and play another top 10 team on Friday, which will make about 7 of them on our schedule now. So we haven't got that far yet. You know, we did everything we could to prepare for today, and now tomorrow we'll get ready to go to Lincoln on Friday and play another very good team. So, we'll get to Saturday when we get there, but we got to get ready for Friday night first.
Got to get ready for Friday, then on to Saturday. Back-to-back games, Pius on Friday, then Kearney Catholic on Saturday. Coach Ken, thank you so much for coming on up here. We'll see you guys on Friday as well. Looking to go and get back to 500 here to start the new year after they fall here to Kearney. 44-24. We'll step aside here and we come back. It'll be the time to start here for the boys' side. Again, here on the girls' side, they fall 44-24. We'll step aside and come back boys action right here, FM 98.1 and 1410 and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
2, 1.
Happy New Year from Another Round and River's Edge Golf Course. The staff wants to thank you for your patronage in 2022 and looks forward to 2023. Another Round and River's Edge are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Now is the time for you to sign up for the 2023 season, open to the public with good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round at River's Edge Golf Course wishes you a Happy New Year. Come have another round with them.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmers insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year from Another Round and River's Edge Golf Course. The staff wants to thank you for your patronage in 2022 and looks forward to 2023. Another Round and River's Edge are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Now is the time for you to sign up for the 2023 season, open to the public with good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round at River's Edge Golf Course wishes you a Happy New Year. Come have another round with them.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
Want your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
You've been listening to the Dogs on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM with live streaming video at NorthPlattePost.com. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance, The Shelter Boys, Pete Bowles and Brent Rogo, Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters, Another Round in River's Edge Golf Course, Premier Toyota, and Sand Hills State Bank. Today's game also brought to you in part by Larry's Glass, the DNN Event Center, Great Plains Health, Great Plains Home Care, Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan, and the North Platte Public Schools. The proceeding was a broadcast from the NorthPlattePost.com Sports Department. See upcoming schedules at NorthPlattePost.com. The following is a North Platte Post sports presentation.
It's time for North Platte High basketball from FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance. The Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Foles and Brent Rogo. Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters. Another round in River's Edge Golf Course. Premier Toyota and Sandhills State Bank. And also brought to you by Larry's Glass, the D&N Event Center, Great Plains Health, and Great Plains Home Care. Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Lincoln Honda Nissan, the North Platte Public Schools, Willow Creek Embroidery, Quick Stop Convenience Stores, and Runs Up. Video coverage brought to you by Allo Communications. It's time to join the voice of the Dogs courtside with Paxton Gordon.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Kearney High School, everybody. Had to smack the wrong bucket there, but Kearney taking on North Platte High School Bulldogs as boys looking to continue on after their tournament victory in the consolation game against Elkhorn just a week ago. They're 4-4 on the year. On the other side, when it comes to Kearney as well, both teams looking to start off the new year on a high note as they come into today. The side of Kearney, 7-3, a strong record though on a 2-game losing streak. So North Platte coming in with a little bit of momentum. Kearney on the other side, sort of missing that momentum. As it'll be interesting to see how either side comes in after the break. North Platte had a up and down Elkhorn tournament, started off on the back foot, losing to Beatrice, but coming up with a victory against Elkhorn North in the consolation game, and now look to take on a very strong Kearney team who is 7-3 at the moment. 4-4 on the side of North Platte High School, but we'll take a break here on our Quick Stop pregame show to come back here to our Owls Lock and Safe keys to the game right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming, NorthPlattePost.com.
Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
With lots of new and pre-owned vehicles, Premier Toyota just south of I-80 in North Platte is ready to help you get into the ride you've been dreaming of, whether you want to buy or lease. Find out for yourself what an enjoyable experience it is to do business with the staff at Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota also offers the Toyota Cares maintenance plans. Test drive a new Toyota today and like them on Facebook for what's new. Let's go places. Premier Toyota in North Platte.
Puro Clean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. Puro Clean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give Puro Clean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at Puro Clean in North Platte.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. Quick Stop.
Welcome back here to Kearney. It is time for boys basketball action as North Platte High School, who is 4-4, will be taking on Kearney, and the Bearcats currently sitting at 7-3 on the year. Time now for our Owls Lock and Safe keys to the game. Starting here for the side of Bulldogs, they've had some issues down low. Carter Kelly, being the big threat man down low, has sometimes got a little abused around. So I really want Carter Kelly, and that's also because early on in the season did have some foul trouble that got the Bulldogs into some tough situations, so he sometimes plays a little passive down low. I would like him and the Bulldogs to be more aggressive down low in the paint area to negate any offense down low from the side of Kearney, but at the same time, if they do that, they'll allow some perimeter open shots. A very good shooting team are the Bearcats. Then on the offensive side, I just want to continue to see what I've been seeing for quite some time, and that's just good, clean basketball in terms of the offensive system. Get open shots, get open looks, make those open buckets, keep it clean, keep it simple. You know what they say, keep it simple, stupid. That is what I want to see from them for our Owls Lock and Safe keys to the game, securing North Platte and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. It's now time for our In the Groove player provided by Midwest ATV. You know, we always talk about Carter Kelly, or we always talk about River Johnston. How about we talk about Jesse Mock? He's hit some big threes in a lot of these games, specifically during a section of the game. Either in the first half or the second half, he'll hit 3 threes. Pretty much guaranteed it'll be up for to see if North Platte can, what's the word that I want to use? Be able to continue that or find him open looks to get him cooking early. If Jesse Mock can get cooking early, that's another threat to this team that a lot of teams can be afraid of, a lethal perimeter shooter. So I look for him to be our In the Groove player and continue on with what he's been doing recently. Again, that was our In the Groove player provided by Midwest ATV. Farmers and ranchers, now is the time to get your ATVs and UTV service get service with Midwest Cycle and ATV. North Platte again coming in after a consolation victory in the Elkhorn tournament. Kearney on the other side currently looking at 2 straight losses. It is now time for our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup here as we get ready to start this ball game up. Starting on the side of Kearney. Actually, before we get into Kearney, let's get through our reader real quick. If I get still back to the rhythm. Double Dip Ice Creamery, brought to you in the historic Canteen District in North Platte, offers 24 plus different flavors of hand-dipped ice cream served in a variety of ways. Double Dips also offers homemade waffle cones and bowls along with homemade fudge and freshly baked desserts. They also have available the ice cream trailer for outdoor events. Now starting on the side of Kearney offensively, Carter Lee, the junior, averaging 10.3 points per game, 3 rebounds and 3.7 assists, gets the start. Jack Dahlgren, the senior, 15.6 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game, and 4 assists per game, gets the start as well. Cole Straka, the junior, 3.1 points per game, 2.3 rebounds per game, 0.17 assists per game as well, gets the start. Asher Endorf, the junior, 10.9 points per game, 4.4 rebounds per game, and 0.9 assists per game. The junior will get the start as well. And Ben Johnson, the sophomore, averaging a second team high 14 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2.6 assists per game, gets the start for the side of the Kearney Bearcats. Now on to North Platte High School. Getting the start, as always, going to be Carter Kelly, averaging 13.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. Lance Gifford at 5.9 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, and 0.8 assists per game. He also gets the start. Jesse Mock, 6.4 points per game as well, 1.5 rebounds and 0.8 assists per game. The junior Jesse Mock with a start as well. And then, of course, as always, Caleb Kincaid, but a late scratch or a late substitution as Daniel Shea gets to start today. Shea, 3 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 0.3 assists per game. He gets the start today for Caleb Kincaid, who will come off the bench with Jack Polk, Landon O'Brien, and Caden Johnson as well. Are you all ready for some basketball? I'm all ready for some basketball. So we're going to get ready here. Kearney and the Bearcats taking on North Platte High School and the Bulldogs to start off the game. Kearney, a little undersized here to start off, as Carter Kelly has a good maybe inch to 2 inches on Ben Johnson, the sophomore. The scary thing about this Kearney squad is that they have 4 to 5 players in double figures, as the jump is won by North Platte. And the other way with it comes River Johnston and the Bulldogs. Start this game off. Yeah, the Bearcats have a lot of, I think minimum 4 players averaging double digits. As that shot's no good from River Johnston. It was open. Rebounding out, pushing the other way with it. Comes Kearney off the hands of Endorf, and now they'll set up once again, collected by Straka. Down low, Endorf, his second attempt will land in. Asher Endorf gets his first 2 points, and it's 2-0 in favor of Kearney. Gifford back on over to Carter Kelly. Now Jesse Mock has it on the left wing. Mock to Gifford. Gifford guarded by Straka. Into the lane, River Johnston to Carter Kelly, deep three, baby. Why not let it fly? Carter Kelly has been on fire from the three-point land here in the last couple of games. He hits the first one, and the Bulldogs take a 3-2 lead. Johnson with the basketball, hands it off to Endorf. Endorf now looking around, back over to Johnson. Johnson to Straka. Straka now down low inside to Carter Lee, who bounces it back out. Strubba to three coming in from one. Colt Straka, no good. Strong rebound from Asher Endorf. He'll get his 4th point and a rebound as well as Kearney retakes the lead 4-3. Here comes River Johnston, needs help throwing it all the way out to Lance Gifford. Gifford back to Carter Kelly, and the offense resets. How about Jesse Mock pumps into the lane, up for the layup, hits, no good, but a foul will be drawn on his shot. I believe that's on Colt Straka. That's his first foul. It's 4-3 in favor of Kearney, but Jesse Mock will run to the free throw line to get an opportunity to equalize the game. Thank you to our premier sponsors for today. Premier Toyota. The staff at Premier Toyota will help you with every step of the way when it comes to finding a new or used vehicle. Premier Toyota. Let's go places. As Jesse Mock lands the first free throw, it's 4-4. He looks to make the second to take the lead once again. Oh, that one will rattle itself in from Jesse Mock, making it close, but now it's 5-4 in favor of North Platte. Driving into the lane now comes Dahlgren. He'll hand it back off to Straka. Colt Straka guarded by River Johnston. Good defense from Johnston. He tried to jump for the basketball. A little bit of a collision as now driving. There goes the dish out to Ben Johnson on the left wing. He'll drive into the paint and miss the shot. Tipped, rebounded by Daniel Shea. That's Shea's first, and now here comes River Johnston up the court for North Platte and the Bulldogs. Johnston picked his dribble up and finds Carter Kelly at the right elbow of the three-point line. Kelly back to Mock. Mock hands it off to Johnson. Johnson now to Carter Kelly. 16 on the shot clock. Bulldogs lead 5-4. 12 on the clock. Carter Kelly dribbling around, looking to drive in on Ben Johnston. Loses his dribble. Finds Gifford with 6 seconds. Gifford picks his dribble up, finds Johnston. He drives into the paint. River Johnston loses the basketball. It's going to be out of play. We'll have a talk to see if there is a shot clock violation. They're going to say it went out of bounds before the violation, so it'll be an inbounds attempt for North Platte down low. They're leading 5-4. River Johnston will attempt the inbound for the Bulldogs here. 5:34 left to go here in the first quarter. North Platte now here comes Johnson all the way up to Carter Kelly, who misses the oop as time expires as Ben Johnson collects the rebound and will push it the other way. The dish on over. Here comes a driving Dahlgren, but he'll hand it on off to Ensdorf. And then tipped by Carter Kelly back to Asher Ensdorf, though. As Johnson driving baseline, he'll go up for the reverse layup and gets it. Ben Johnson, first 2 points, and now Kearney retakes the lead, 6-5. River Johnston now on over to Lance Gifford on the left wing. Now to Carter Kelly at the top of the three-point line, and Mock has it. Now Shea at the free throw line. Some good ball movement from North Platte. A wide open Jesse Mock three. You can't let him do that, but it's rebounded after the miss by Jack Dahlgren. Now pushing tempo, Carter Lee. Lee with the headband. Turnaround fade. That's a tough shot. Rebounded, though, by Ensdorf. Open three from Straka, and he'll nail that one. Colt Straka hits a three, and it's now 9-5 in favor of the Bearcats. As Gifford now, as we go back between Johnson and Gifford in the full court press, double team down low, and now here comes Jesse Mock. Back out to Carter Kelly, and the offense will reset and refocus for North Platte. Trailing by 4, 9-5, with 4:17 left to go in the first quarter. Mock on the right wing, guarded by Ben Johnson. Looking to drive in, picks his dribble up, back to River Johnston. 5 on the shot clock. Johnston, hop step into the lane, and it's just too easy for one River Johnston. He gets 2 points, and the other way with it now comes the Bearcats. 9-7. Johnston with that speed just exploded into the lane and got a nice easy layup. Now the pass out as Straka, who made a three earlier, now has the basketball. Hands it off. Dahlgren A three coming in from Ensdorf, pretty deep, no good. Rebounded by Gifford. And now the other way with it comes North Platte. Kelly up to Gifford. Lance Gifford now has on the far side of the court. We'll find River Johnston, though, and North Platte sets the offense up as the Bearcats will have a couple early substitutions. Ian Piper looks to check in for the Bearcats as the pass on over gets intercepted by Ben Johnson. Bad read from one River Johnston. Needed some help and a double team. Had to turn over. Carter Lee's three, which is wide open, is hit. And now it's 12-7 as Carter Lee hits a three. You can't leave him open. Carter Lee was just open forever. And because of that, North Platte gets the turnover, gives up a three, and now a timeout has to be called following a half-court miscue. With that, we'll also take a timeout. North Platte trailing 12-7 with 3:02 left to go here in the first quarter.
So hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
Tom plows runs his parking lot on Temperature Tuesdays.
Take that, Snowdrift. With
North
great
Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney, and it's currently 12-7 in favor of the Bearcats as Lance Gifford driving it into the lane, misses the layup. Ben Johnson collects the rebound, and now he'll push tempo the other way for Kearney. 2:31 left to go. The Bearcats take over ahead of North Platte, looking to increase the lead they already have over North Platte and the Bulldogs as that one down low as Jack Dahlgren gets his first two, and it's now 14-7 in favor of Kearney. Carter Kelly has the basketball on the far side of the court now. He's guarded by a freshly subbed in Justin Murray. Daniel Shea now has it. Back to Kelly. Left corner. Gets a screen from Shea. Kelly. 14 on the shot clock. Breaking down Ben Johnson. Mock will pull up for three. Why not? Off the back iron. Fight for the basketball. Johnson collects the rebound. His third. Now upwards the court comes Ben Johnson. As Kearney leads 14-7. Johnson for deep three. In and out. Thank heavens. Rebounded by Daniel Shea, and a foul is going to be called on Justin Murray, his first for the side of Kearney. So now Jackson Polk checks in, and Caleb Kincaid have checked in for North Platte as Shea and Gifford will take a break. Carter Lee is checked in as well. So here comes the inbounds from Carter Kelly. Finds River Johnson underneath the basket, and he'll take it up the court now. Johnston on over to Kelly. Kelly guarded by Dahlgren. Johnson now has it. Johnston into a double. Finds to a cutting open Carter Kelly. His shot no good. Ben Johnson again gets another rebound. His fourth here early in the first quarter. 1:13 left. It's 14-7. A 7-point advantage for Kearney. Dahlgren with the basketball, now guarded by Kincaid. Into a driving Ben Johnson. His spin move, his shot short. He'll collect the rebound, his fifth. Trying to find an open three coming in from Piper. No good. Another rebound by Ben Johnson, his sixth. The shot, no good. And one. And an and one from Ben Johnson as Carter Kelly gets called for the blocking foul. Foul number one as Ben Johnson just collecting rebound after rebound after rebound to keep it alive, and it's 16-7 as Johnson will look to convert on the and one, put them up by 10. Ben Johnson has been on an absolute tear, rebounding-wise, He's already up to 4 points and 6 rebounds. He'll nail that one, so there's his 5th point. As Colt Straka will check in, and as well as Asher Endorf, 17-7. Kelly finds Jesse Mock with the basketball. Back over to Carter Kelly, full court press from the Bearcats. 46 seconds left. Kelly to Johnston. Johnston driving into the lane now and loses the basketball. Last touched by a Kearney Bearcat player. So it'll be a down low inbounds attempt for North Platte. Trailed by 10, 17-7 with 39 seconds here in the first quarter. North Platte trying to get some momentum going here as they just have had it all sucked away. Again, Ben Johnson with his 6 rebounds have really deflated the offense and the opportunities for North Platte. Johnston kicks it, pump fake from Polk. So he now looks for some help and finds Mock. 9 seconds, Jesse Mock into the lane. Tries to go up and under, his shot is short, underneath, and it's gonna be picked up by Murray. Wait a minute, Carter Kelly, no good. Picked up and out of bounds, last touched by Colt Straka. Got the rebound and lost the basketball, but a hectic last couple of seconds for the Bulldogs. It's 14.4 left to go here in quarter number 1. North Platte looking to get something here going with 14 seconds. Johnston into the lane. He's into a double team. Can't get the bucket. Rebound on the side by Justin Murray. 6 seconds up. Now comes Jack Dahlgren. Dahlgren gets a screen from Carter Lee. The ball is in the open. Last touch by River Johnston. And the Bulldogs will have an inbounds attempt with 0.3 seconds from the Bearcats as Ben Johnson checks in for Justin Murray. 17-7, a 10-point margin for the Bearcats with 0.3 on the game clock. Ben Johnson's turnaround half quarter, no good, and with that, that's how quarter number 1 will end for North Platte and Kearney. It's 17-7. We'll have more action right here around the corner. Live FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
It's important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and pants up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also have the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. With Christmas around the corner, how about a gift card where they can pick what they want? See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here to Kearney High School to start the second quarter. It's a 17-7 advantage for the Bearcats. North Platte having a little bit of trouble offensively getting some clean open buckets. Because of that, Kearney has been able to take advantage a little bit. Again, thanks to Ben Johnson, 6 rebounds here in this game. 2 of them offensive, and then just all 4 on the defensive side. He's just been an absolute menace down low for North Platte and allowing the Bearcats to get second chance opportunities. It's really been also the name of that first quarter, was just second chance opportunities for Kearney as Carter Lee now has the basketball. Hands it to Ben Johnson on the perimeter. Lee now back to Johnson. That tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson, and the Bulldogs will take over. A mistake by Kearney and the Bearcats, and that's how their first possession here of the second quarter will end. Ben Johnson, now River Johnston has the basketball. Johnston almost in the double, picks his dribble up. All the way up to Jackson Polk, who is subbed into the game. Down low, Caleb Kincaid. His layup is good. He subbed in just a little bit ago, and he makes his presence known with his first points of the night. 17-9 now for North Platte as they trail Kearney. Carter Lee with it. Thought about going down low, now hands it to Ben Johnson, now back to Lee. Lee swings it on over to Straka. Straka to Dahlgren. 3-2 zone from the Bulldogs. Cross court to Ben Johnson, who thought about driving baseline, but picks his dribble up, and now resetting comes Kearney with 9 on the shot clock. Johnson pulls up for 3. He hits it. It's just been all Ben Johnson so far in this game. He's up to 8 points and 6 rebounds. It's 20-9 in favor of Kearney. As here comes Gifford, tries to get it down low to Kincaid, and Johnson steals it, and now the other way with it comes Kearney, but Dahlgren stops and slows it for a bit as Asher Ensdorf passes it back. Down low it goes once again to Ensdorf, and he'll nail the shot. Back-to-back really good possessions from Kearney, nets them a 5-point swing. Ben Johnson finds in the corner Lance Gifford. Back to Johnson, who'll drive in, hop steps, his layup is good. As River Johnson gets 4 points, collects the bucket. It's now 22-11 in favor of Kearney. Thank you again to our sponsors here today. Dave's Place Pizza and Wings. You can find out more on East 4th Street in North Platte. Jack Dahlgren now will hand it off to Colt Straka. Straka on the left perimeter, back over to Dahlgren, who thought about driving it in. Backing down Jackson Polk, and he'll bully his way in. Jack Dahlgren taking advantage of the physical mismatch against Jackson Polk. Collects the bucket. It's now 24-11. As here comes Lance Gifford with it. He's driving it towards the corner. Thought about it, now gives it off to Carter Kelly. Kelly driving into the paint area. Kicks it. Gifford in the corner, now on over to River Johnston. 16 on the shot clock, 5:40 left to go here in the first half. Johnston to Carter Kelly, now back to Johnston. Johnston for 3, no good. And rebounded by Ben Johnson. That is his 7th rebound. Now up the court comes Asher Ensdorf. Carter Lee to Colt Straka. Straka, his shot's up, and it's hit by Carter Lee, a 3. His 6th point. Another 3, 27-11 as Gifford hands it off to Polk, who'll drive into the paint. And they'll call it travel on Jackson Polk. Polk had some good explosion into the paint area, but a turnover following the travel, and that is how a timeout will be called. 5:10 left to go here in the first half. Bulldogs trailing the Bearcats 27-11.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
Wouldn't it be great to feel better sooner and not have to wait? Well, now you can. Dr. Deb's Express Medical has rapid walk-in care for life's bumps, bruises, and bugs, and even your wellness exams. So if you want to feel better sooner and get back to life with peace of mind, then your answer is Dr. Deb's Express Medical. You know where she's at, just 1 block east of KFC, right here in North Platte, at 118 East C Street. Dr. Deb's Express Medical. We treat you like family.
North Platte Post Sports.
Going back here to Kearney, and the Bearcats currently holding a 27-11 advantage over North Platte High School, with Ben Johnson leading the way. 8 total points and 7 rebounds here already in this first half. He has been a menace against North Platte, and they've really struggled to stop him, specifically down low, like I talked about, where they've had some troubles. Showing a little bit of that right here is Carter Lee lobbing it up to Dahlgren as Jack Polk steals it, and now here comes a 3-on-2 as Johnson just blows right by the Bearcats, and there's another bucket for River Johnston, his 6th point, and he got that offensive extent off quickly. It's 27-13, and Carter Lee gets called for the travel. Turnover for the Bearcats. And now here comes North Platte on an opportunity to put something together here midway through the second quarter. 4:26 left to go here in the first The first half, as we had a game clock, kept rolling. I think it was around like 4:30, but they didn't stop the clock when they went out of bounds, so time has rolled on. Now we can get into our sponsors. Thank you to the Shelter Insurance guys for sponsoring today's game. Pete Foles and Brett Rogo. Go see them for auto, home, life, and more. It's the Shelter Insurance boys. Shelter Insurance. 27-15 is what it should be here in this ball game. As got the clock ready. We don't have the score nice and updated, but up now, here comes North Platte. The kick on over to Jackson Polk, who's seeing some extended time, and off to Carter Kelly. Kelly cross-courts it on over. A three from Jesse Mock. It's almost money. It rattles in and out. Rebounded on the side of Asher Ensdorf, his second. And here comes the Bearcats the other way. Dahlgren will hand it off to Ensdorf. Now he picks his dribble up and needs some help. Finds Ben Johnson, who will drive into the paint, into a double team. Stop, and kick it all the way back out to Colt Straka. Now the offense resets for Kearney. And the handoff to a freshly subbed in Jack Crackle. Now Crackle will drive on Gifford, hands it back off. Now here comes Ensdorf with 2 seconds on the shot clock and a travel from Asher Ensdorf. Good defense coming in from one Jesse Mock. And with that, turnover on the side of Kearney. And up comes River Johnson. Just great defense from one Jesse Mock. Able to convert the turnover, and now the Bulldogs will have an opportunity. Mock thought about driving and faked it. He'll hand it and pass it down to Carter Kelly. Kelly now to Johnston into a double. Johnston driving baseline, stops and throws it all the way back out to Carter Kelly. Resetting up. Gifford loses the basketball. A fight for it. It's picked up by the Bearcats. And almost stolen from Polk as he swats it away. And now here comes Jack Dahlgren with it. He'll look to drive it on Mock, but they're going to call the foul on Jesse Mock for the reach. That's the first foul for Jesse Mock as Carter Lee checks in now for Asher Ends. Oh, scratch that. Check in for Jack Crackle. So 27-13 in favor of the Kearney Bearcats. Again, 7-3 on the air. They are a fierce opponent that North Platte is facing. Johnson gets the ball way out in the perimeter and now hands it off to Carter Lee. And here we go with resetting the offense up for Kearney. Lee, with 2:54 left to go, hands it off to Dahlgren. Dahlgren guarded by Johnston. Back to now Ben Johnson. As down low, and a nice pass coming in from Colt Straka as Dahlgren picks up another bucket, his 6, as it's now 29-13. Down low, Gifford has the basketball, kicks it. Kelly, how about an almost open shot from Polk that he went away from? And now he'll reset the offense up. He had an open 3, but decided not to take it. Mock on the right corner, pops it, and around the perimeter we go. Kelly now has it. Back to Johnston. 12 on the shot clock. Now wide open, Jesse Mock. He'll let it fly, and that one nailed it. That time from Mock. He's had a tough game already in terms of his three-point percentage. Hits it there. It's 29-16. Uh-oh, Carter Lee open for 3, and he does not make the Bulldogs pay as Daniel Shea collects his second rebound. Now here comes up the court Carter Kelly. Dishes it to Johnston, who now looks to drive into the lane. Back to Mock. How about we let that 2 for 2? Jesse Mock has it rattle in and out. Shea with the rebound, blocked from behind. Asher Ensdorf. And now here comes Dahlgren. Spin move with the fade. Oh my God. Jack Dahlgren with his 8th point. Just hit a nasty shot, and it's now 31-16 as that ball is tipped out. That is just insane. A spinning fadeaway on the baseline. That takes some huge concentration. And Jack Dahlgren just able to nail it. 8 points for him. The Bulldogs just unable to thwart this offensive attack from the Bearcats. As have time called yet again, I think for the play clock still going. Still, again, we're having a little bit of mismatch between the shot clock and the play clock. And because of that, having to go right on back to the sideline and sort it all out. Again, you can listen all in FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming on NorthPlattePost.com. 31-16 with 1:27 left to go in the first half. Lance Gifford now has the basketball. He'll dish it on over to Caden Johnson, who is subbed in for the first time here today. Kelly, guarded by Crackle, trying to break him down into the lane. Kelly spinning and rotating in. Does he get it? He'll get the and one. Carter Kelly with the power and the finesse. Spins down low, converts the layup, and now he'll go to the free throw line to see if he can convert and get that and one. That's what I love to see from Carter Kelly. We know he can play on the perimeter and hit some big shots, but I want him to use that big physical body down low to his advantage, and he did so right there. Getting the bucket and now looking to convert the and one, and he'll hit that sucker home every single time. That's now 6 points for Carter Kelly. It's now 31-19. Dahlgren throws it all the way up to a freshly subbed in Justin Murray. Murray back on over to Dahlgren. Dahlgren trying to break down this 3-2 zone now with Carter Kelly down low. Now Carter Lee has it. 54 seconds left to go here in the first half. Trying to waste as much clock are the Bearcats. Ensdorf with it. Cross courts it all over to Dahlgren. Dahlgren back on over to Ensdorf. Wide open for three. That's just good offense on the side of the Bearcats in terms of breaking down a zone. It's 34-19. Ensdorf hitting another three as Johnson finds Gifford. 29 seconds, about a 5-second shot clock and game clock difference as Carter Kelly split two defenders and hands it off to River Johnston. Johnston driving it on Lee, stopping, needing some help, kicks it to an open Carter Kelly. Three short, rebounded by the side of Lance Gifford. Now 12 seconds. Down low, Johnson tried to get it to Carter Kelly, and the ball gets tipped and turned over. 5 seconds. Johnson, he'll pull up for three. He rattles it in and out, and picked up by Kincaid. His half-court heave. Oh, my golly. Carter Kelly, Caleb Kincaid's half-court heave, even though it was late and probably wouldn't have counted, almost went in, and that is how we will head into halftime. North Platte struggling a little bit towards the first part of the first quarter and the beginning, of the second quarter, but they trail Kearney and the Bearcats 34-19. We'll step aside and take a break. We come back, more coverage here. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Always open right around the corner, Quick Stop. With your 24-hour convenience store. Fast, friendly, no one gives you more. Gas, food, your favorite drink. Get everything you need in a blink. That's why everybody stops at Quick Stop. We're always open right around the corner, Quick Stop.
We all tried to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmer's insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Swift Auto Center.
You're listening to Bulldog Athletics with Swift Auto Center of North Platte on KWOQ North Platte, 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
We all tried to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmer's insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
Attention all hikers, hunters, mountain bikers, fishermen, and off-road enthusiasts. Tired of sleeping on the ground with no amenities? Want a trailer of decent size so you can get off the beaten path? Larry's RV in North Platte is excited to bring in a new line of outdoor trailers that can go wherever you want and give you comforts as well. Sunray and Sunlight Travel have a gross weight of 3,500 pounds and can be towed by smaller SUVs and are equipped with refrigerators, furnaces, stoves, and air conditioning. See the Sunlight and Sunray trailers today at Larry's RV in North Platte.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here to Kearney High School, it's a 34-19 lead for the Bearcats, and they have just been really effective on the offensive side, and that's really all I got to say about how they've just been dismantling North Platte on that offensive side. It's just been good offense, and you can really expect that from a team that's 7-3 right now in Class A. They've just been clinical in terms of the system and pulling apart this 3-2 zone defense. They showed exactly how to do that. Lots of passing around the perimeter, forcing overextensions into any point, and because of that overextension, leading to wide open threes that Ben Johnson as well as Asher Ensdorf have just been hitting in this ball game. It's time now for, though, our Clear Focus Eye Care game stats. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment today. On the side of Kearney and the Bearcats, Carter Lee has 6 total points, going to averages 10 per game. Jack Dahlgren has 8 points, as well with Colton Straka hitting a 3, his lone point of the game. Asher Ensdorf with 9 total points, a team high. He has 2 rebounds. And then Ben Johnson, 8 points, 7 rebounds to his name. He has just been the huge thorn in the side for North Platte. Unfortunately, again, in my keys to the game, I was talking about how North Platte needed to really solidify the paint area in terms of its aggression. You know, Carter Kelly needed to get back to using his physical frame to shut down anything that was going on interiorly, and it just didn't happen in that first half as Ben Johnson collected 7 rebounds in the first half. I believe 6 of those in the first quarter alone. It was just tough to see for North Platte as they just couldn't shut him down in terms of collecting rebounds, and because of that, it just allowed second chance after second chance after second chance opportunity for Kearney that led to them just keep extending their lead in consistent play. And then on the side of North Platte, it's not like they have been really bad offensively and they're falling apart in their systems and they're not doing these or this thing right. They just haven't, it's just come down to, they just haven't hit their shots. That's really all that has happened. They just haven't been able to hit a lot of the shots that they have had wide open. Jesse Maka had a lot of threes, specifically in the first quarter, that was just wide open. We're talking like parting the Red Sea type open. Just couldn't hit them, which is a little bit of a rarity that you see from Jesse Mock. When you give him that much time on the perimeter, he's been lethal from that range. He just hasn't tonight had the best game so far. He's missed 4 shots, 3 of those from the three-point line, 1 from 2. He's hit 1 3, which is good to see, but he just hasn't been able to execute. So now let's get on to the North Platte High School scoring here in this game. Carter Kelly starting off with 6 total points and 1 foul. Then 6 from River Johnson, showing some good explosion, specifically into the paint area to create some trouble down there. Jesse Mock does have 5 points. He did hit 1 3 along with 2 free throws. And then Caleb Kincaid with his lone 2 points as well. And that's where we hit for 19 total points on the side of Kearney. Really, that's just the focus of how that first half went. Ben Johnson collecting the rebounds down low that allowed Kearney to not only create some transition offense, but get second chance opportunities that they were able to convert on, while it comes to North Platte, unable to really collect any of those misses or establish any strong defense down low and let some good open shots fall through from the side of Kearney. And then on their offensive side, again, it's not like they just haven't been playing good offense. They've got some really good systems that have allowed them to get open here against Kearney and stay competitive. They just haven't been hitting the shots at the same clip that the Bearcats have been hitting. And because of that, the lead has exploded now to 34-19 as we are getting closer and closer here to the start of the second half. That was our Quick Stop halftime show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. Thank you, though, again to our sponsors, Another Round / Rivers Edge Golf Course. After your golf game, swing into Another Round for some amazing food and drinks. Red Willow Chemical. At Red Willow Chemical, they offer both generic and name brand chemicals and fertilizers and bulk options. Go visit and get more information at rwchemical.com. As well as Willow Creek Embroidery. New location, new owner, excuse me. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on that owner part. Check out Robert and the crew at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys. We'll step aside. We come back second half action right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, do the right thing. That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
See me, Pete Volts, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
Tom plows Renza's parking lot on Temperature Tuesdays.
Take that, Snowdrift. With great horsepower comes great responsibility.
Every Tuesday in January and February, the temp at 6 a.m. is the price you pay for an original Renza sandwich when you buy fries and a medium drink.
And every Tuesday, the drive-thru will be drivable.
Thanks, Tom. Not all heroes wear capes.
I'm wearing one.
I know. Temperature Tuesdays are back, and Renza makes it all better.
Want your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
We all tried to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties...
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop Halftime Show. Second half action is next on FM 98.1.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney. It is currently 34-19 in favor of the Bearcats as have a timeout. Officials already on the floor as the clock didn't get started. As here comes the inbound once again from Carter Kelly. And River Johnson now takes it up the court slowly for the Bulldogs. How about this one, Mess? Jesse Mock into the lane. He'll start off immediately getting another bucket. He's got 7 points. And the Bulldogs start off here the second half off with a good start, 34-21. Now into the corner, a three-pointer will be hit from Jack Dahlgren. 11 points for Dahlgren, and it's now 37-21. Favor of the Bearcats as Johnson now here on the left wing. Down low to Carter Kelly, much smaller matchup. Kelly cross-courts it. Gifford for three, short, and rebounded by Daniel Shea as that was tipped away by Carter Lee. Now here comes the Bulldogs. River Johnson pulls up for a contested three. No good as Ensdorf will collect the rebound. Up court, here comes that side of the Bearcats, almost losing control of the basketball. 37-21, the kick now. Carter Lee for three. Luckily, no good and rebounded by Lance Gifford. The push on up to Mock. Mock into the lane. He'll get another point. Jesse Mock with 9 points. He's already got the first 4 points of the half for North Platte. And he's been on fire here to start. 37-23 as Dahlgren with the basketball. Kicks it and tipped out of play by River Johnston. Now an inbounds attempt from one Colt Straka, and a timeout has to be taken pretty quickly here on the side of the Kearney Bearcats as they couldn't get the offense off in time, so had to call a timeout before there was a time infraction. So thank you to our sponsors for today, Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 in North Platte, invites you to stop out and take a test drive today of any new or used vehicle. Premier Toyota, let's go places, as well as Dave's Place Pizza and Wings, a family fun restaurant located on 1510 East 4th Street. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out or delivery with DoorDash. Order online at davesplacemp.com. It's 37-23 with an inbounds attempt for Kearney on the near sideline. Inbounding Straka finds Carter Lee. Lee driving in, but picks his dribble up. Round the perimeter we go. Dahlgren, guarded by Gifford, tries to drive in, but kicks it to Ben Johnson. Johnson to a wide open shot. That is going to fall in from Carter Lee. It's 9 points for Carter Lee. It's 40-23. And a carry by Carter Kelly, and that's a turnover for North Platte. But was a really good start to this second half for the Bulldogs. Has gotten away from them as they now trail by almost 20, 40-23. It's a 17-point margin. Lee on that left wing kicks it now to Colt Straka. Straka to Ben Johnson on the right elbow. Picks his dribble up, finds Straka. Dahlgren down low, tipped away by Carter Kelly, but there'll be an inbounds on the side of Kearney. 5:49 left to go here in the third quarter. Leading the way, 40-23 are the Bearcats. Into the lane, goes Dahlgren, he'll kick it out. Straka drives baseline, now back out to Ben Johnson on the left elbow. He'll drive now in, passes it, Dahlgren wide open for three, and he makes North Platte pay. Another three for Jack Dahlgren. He's up to 14 points already as my pen's dying. And then stolen immediately on the other side. Here comes Kearney, and tipped and fumbled out of play by the Bearcats. I think my pen has officially died here. Oh, that's so sad. Yep, there goes the pen. So that's now 14 points for Jack Dahlgren. It's 43-23. Just again, good execution on the offensive side for the Bearcats. As into the lane, Gifford has his shot blocked by Ben Johnson. Nothing going the right way for North Platte in this ball game. And now here comes Kearney the other way with it, and Jack Dahlgren. Dahlgren hands it off to Corey Lee. Lee gets the screen, picks his dribble up, kicks it. Now backing on out goes Colt Straka. Johnson gets the screen. He'll pull up for three, and that one is hit from Ben Johnson. It's 11 points for Ben Johnson, and another three given up by North Platte. How about the fade from Mock? No good. It's 46-39. Spinning goes Straka. He misses the shot, and River Johnston collects the rebound. He'll push tempo. Down to Carter Kelly. Shot no good. There's a foul underneath the basket by both Kelly and Johnson. A collision. That foul is on Ben Johnson. So with that, Carter Kelly heads to the free throw line, and he'll take some shots. Kelly attempts his first free throw, and he can't hit that one. Carter Kelly's 1 for 2 in terms of free throws as Ian Piper checks in, and Justin Murray for the side of the Bearcats. It's 46-23, 4:21 left to go here in the third quarter as Kelly misses his second free throw. Now up the court comes Carter Lee. Now to Murray, back to Lee. Now Johnson has it at the top of the three-point line. We find Ensdorf, Lee, Johnson, and we're just going to play some perimeter game right now. Into the corner, Asher down low to Justin Murray. Murray kicks it. Johnson, wide open. Goes Ian Piper, and he makes them pay. Another open three, another point for Piper. That is now 49-23. It is just hitting at an insane clip right now. How many threes the Bearcats are executing at us. Checking in now comes Turner Bertrand for Kearney as Caleb Kincaid checks in for Daniel Shea. It's just been a tough night for North Platte. They just haven't had anything go their way. How about Carter Kelly for three? No good as Ben Johnson collects his 8th rebound. And now the other way with it. He comes, and the ball, my gosh, the Bearcats. He tried up a transition three, no good, before a foul is committed down low by Justin Murray. Thank you to our sponsors here for today, the Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Voles and Brent Rogo. Go see them for auto, home, life, and more. It's Shelter Insurance. Now upwards, here comes River Johnson with some speed. He'll pull back for a three-pointer. That one just rattles in and out. Rebounded by Jesse Mock. Nothing is hitting for North Platte, no matter how much they try to get it to go their way from the shooting gods. As Kincaid in for the lane. He'll get that one to fall, though. 4 points for Caleb Kincaid. The wrecking ball keeps on rolling down the hill as it's now 49-25. But Bertrand hands it off. Oh, almost blocked by Carter Kelly. Gifford up 2-1. Jesse Mock. Mock with that Mock speed. His layup, no good. And rebounded by River Johnston and the Bulldogs. He'll hop step. He'll go up and under. River Johnston, too shifty. His 8 points, and now it's 49-27 in favor of the Bearcats. Now, Carter Lee has it. He tries to get it down low. Stolen by Johnson. Up the lane it goes. The floater to Kelly. He can't hold on to it, and it's a turnover. And here comes Carter Lee the other way with it for the Bearcats. Down low it goes to Bertrand. He can't get that as Kincaid collects the miss. Now River Johnston takes it up court. 49-27. 2:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Johnston up and under on Lee. No good, but a foul is called. So with that, River Johnston heads to the free throw line once he ties his shoe to shoot. So here comes River Johnston. As his first free throw lands in, River Johnston, his first point from the free throw line is substituting in now comes Colt Straka, as well as Ben Johnson, Asher Ensdorf, and as well as Ian Piper. 49-28, Bulldogs have been, chipping away at this lead, make that now 49-29 following another bucket from River Johnson from the free throw line. He's got 9 points here tonight. The pass into the corner, spinning away Ian Piper. Back to Dahlgren, now back to Piper who'll pull it for three. Another one from Ian Piper, his 6 points. Another three for the side of the Bearcats. They have just been on fire from the perimeter, and North Platte has just had no answer for them in this ballgame as Landon O'Brien has also checked in for the first time in this game for the Bulldogs. Kincaid with it, hands it off now to a freshly subbed in for the first time, Eli Kemke. As we've gone to the reserves here, Johnston into the lane, he gets the tough layup. It's now 11 points for River Johnston. He got another 2 and will go to the free throw line to attempt an and one as Carter Kelly checks in for Caleb Kincaid. As that one lands in, another attempt from River Johnston that lands in, so it's 52-32. As he's 3 for 3, 12 total points. As that three is no good, rebounded by Daniel Shea. Here comes the other way, River Johnson. He pushes all the way up here to Kemke. Kemke gets blocked from behind, but they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Landon O'Brien. On Jack Tallgren. Landon O'Brien's on our own team. Can't do that, Paxton. Getting back into the swing of things, but Eli Kemke will head to the free throw line after the foul. And a timeout, though, will be called on the court. So we'll also take a timeout. 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. It's 52-32.
Thing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here, Kearney with a 20-point lead over North Platte, 52-22, as Eli Kemke will attempt his first free throws of this game, and he'll nail the first one. That's his first point. It's 52-33. A minute left to go here in the third quarter as Kemke can't get that second one. Now here comes the other way with it. The Bearcats, as Carter Lee now has it, he'll slow it down a little bit. Lee, guarded by O'Brien, he'll hand it on off here to Dahlgren. Dahlgren, good defense from River Johnson in this zone. Back to Dahlgren. Dahlgren driving in on O'Brien. Up in his turnaround. No good, strong rebound from River Johnson. And here comes the other way with it. North Platte and the Bulldogs. Johnston picks his dribble up, finds Daniel Shea, and now over to Carter Kelly. Johnston with it, kicks it on over to O'Brien. Tries to get it down low into Carter Kelly, but a kick ball from Jack Dahlgren. And we'll have an inbound on the far side of the court. Thank you to our sponsors today. Another round / Rivers Edge Golf Course. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Come have another round with them. Carter Kelly with the inbounds. Down low it goes to O'Brien. O'Brien, his shot on over to Kemke, who will drive into the lane. His layup no good. Fight for it. Great rebound from Landon O'Brien over Ben Johnson, though he's trapped in the double. Needs some help. He does find, though, River Johnson, who'll pull it for the mid-range. Too short. He collects his miss, and now will kick it on over to Kemke. Again, his floater. No way off the mark, and that's a rebound from Ben Johnson, and that is how that third quarter will end. A little bit of hectic third quarter ending for the side of the Bulldogs, but they trail in this one 52-33, live on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming NorthPlattePost.com.
Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
How would you like to get a warranty on a used car, truck, or SUV? When you purchase a qualified pre-owned vehicle at Premier Toyota in North Platte, it comes with a 6-month or 6,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. 6-month or 6,000 miles, whichever comes first. That is totally awesome when you are buying a pre-owned vehicle. Stop out and talk to the friendly staff at Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 today. Take a test drive and get a warranty on qualified pre-owned vehicles. Let's go places.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1.
We're back here to Kearney as the Bearcats currently hold a 52-34 lead. How about we make that 54-34 as Asher Ensdorf, another bucket, his 11th point. And now it's 54-33. Gifford trying to get the bucket down low, and it's stolen away by the Bearcats. They've just had all the momentum and all the luck in this game go their way as Carter Lee into the lane. He misses that layup, and now Carter Kelly will take it up for North Platte here to start quarter number 4. It's 54-33 into the lane. Kelly slings it out to Lance Gifford here on the left corner as Mock drives, kicks it. Gifford for 3. That time it finally rattles in for North Platte. They have just been so unlucky from the three-point land, so that's 3 points for Lance Gifford. It's now 54-37. And that shot no good down low from Ensdorf, and here comes a full-court press from the Bearcats. Gifford with the basketball, kicks it. Kelly pump fakes, drives. He'll kick it to Jesse Mock, who will now drive but gets stopped by Straka, and the throw all the way out for Johnson to restart the offense. Kelly now has it, letting the offense move around and find some separation. Gifford has it. Now Mock, he'll pull it for a spot up 3 that time. He'll make him pay. Jesse Mock, another 3. That's his 12th point. Getting on a little bit of a roll here are the Bulldogs to start this quarter. It's 54-40 now. 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. They've been on quite the run as Carter Lee will pull it from the mid-range. No good. Tipped out of bounds by Ben Johnson, and it'll go the other way for North Platte. Oh boy, give me some hope here with some really clean offensive execution to start the fourth quarter. As checking in comes Justin Murray for Carter Lee. Here comes River Johnston now up the court. 6:06 left to go. Kelly with it on the far wing, hands it to Gifford. Gifford on over to Johnston, down low to Kelly. Now back on over to Gifford. He'll drive in, pop and pull from the free throw line. Lance Gifford. That's his 5th point. And now this lead is just slowly but steadily being eked away, 54-42. North Platte finding its rhythm late in the fourth quarter, and a timeout has to be called on the side of the Bearcats as they've just been hemorrhaging points here to start the fourth quarter. It's 54-42. And oh my good heavens, what a start to this fourth quarter for North Platte. A full team timeout. This game sponsored by Sandhills State Bank. Sandhills State Bank, the most committed brand in banking with locations in North Platte and many, many more. Go to sandhillstate.com for a full list of services and locations. Bulldogs, whoo, man, they're on a huge swing. They were trailing heading into the fourth quarter, more than 20 points, and now they've cut that lead almost down to 10. It's 12 on an 8-0 run to start the fourth quarter. They're cutting into this lead, almost making it the smallest it's been since, man, oh heck, the second quarter. That's how lethal they have been here in the start this fourth quarter. So now, back out, coming out of the timeout. Bulldogs, we're going to continue on and establish what they got set up. 54-42. The inbounds took Dahlgren, and now they'll set their offense up. They have not yet hit a shot here in the fourth quarter. 0 for 3. Dahlgren, he'll bully his way down. No good on that attempt. And now here comes North Platte again. Gifford with some momentum. Behind the back, and will dish it to Carter Kelly. Now Gifford. Mock has it. He thinks about driving, kicks it. Gifford now thought about it. He'll drive into the paint. Up for the layup. No good. Second effort, no good. But they're going to call a foul down low. And with this, I believe Gifford is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's now into the bonus for North Platte here in the fourth quarter, as that's a second foul for Ben Johnson, and now we're in the bonus for North Platte as Gifford. He'll hit the first one. That's 6 points for Lance Gifford. It's 54-43 as the Kearney coach is upset with the call. Checking out now comes Justin Murray. As Carter Lee is checked in. Gifford looking to go 2 for 2 to make it a 10-point advantage for the Bearcats. Oh, mama, that baby hits in right at the last second. 7 points for Lance Gifford. It's 54-44 as that's a jump ball. Oh, my God, Lord have mercy. They're going to call that on Jesse Mock. He got in there clean, but they're going to call the foul on Mock, his second. And the first foul for North Platte here in this half. 54-44 as Carter Lee will take it up the court now for Kearney. Lee dishes it on over to Straka. Now Lee, they down low to Esfin on over, around the perimeter we go. Lee, no good on his open three, didn't want to take it, so now Dahlgren will go, guarded by Johnston, almost stolen by Gifford. That's a three from Carter Lee. He'll miss it as Ben Johnson collects the miss, throws it, and finds Dahlgren, who was just there in time. Dahlgren's shot will go in as they're going to call a foul on Carter Kelly. Back-to-back fouls from the Bulldogs, and you can kind of see why maybe they get a little frustrated with those foul calls, because Carter Kelly had some perfect defense, but Jack Dahlgren will go to the free throw line to attempt to stop the bleeding that's been going on here for the Bearcats. And there's the first point from Dahlgren to start the fourth quarter for the Bearcats. 15 points for Jack Dahlgren. It's now 55-54, make it 56-54 following the bucket. 16 points for Dahlgren, and now Carter Kelly will take it up the court. Over to River Johnston. Full court press coming in on the side of the Bearcats. Is that three from Gifford way off the mark, and now rebounded by the side of Asher Endorf, and the other way with it comes the side of the Bearcats, leading 56-44, 12-point advantage. The handoff now to Ensdorf. Back on over. It goes to a driving Dahlgren. Dahlgren picks his dribble up, finds Ben Johnson. He'll pull up for three. He's been lethal. He hits another one. Ben Johnson, 14 points. He just can't be stopped. And how about the up and under again from River Johnson? River Johnson just been on fire with that up and under, his 14th point. Bulldogs answer right back, trailing 13 now, 59-46. Dahlgren with it, and 3:43 left to go. Drives in on Gifford. He gets called for the travel, and that's a turnover. As Caden Johnson will check in for the side of the Bulldogs. Going to the bench goes Daniel Shea. 3:39 left. Bulldogs trail by 13. Johnston on over to Kelly. Kelly to River Johnston. Johnston with it, back to Carter Kelly, and the offense reestablishes itself with 3:26 left. Johnston has it at the top of the three-point line, calls for a play. Hands it off to Kelly. Carter Kelly back to Gifford. Now to a corner, almost shot from River Johnson. He'll pull up from the mid-range. River Johnson here in this second half has been lethal. 16 points, 59-48, 11-point advantage for Kearney. Dahlgren with the basketball, hands it off to Carter Lee. Lee on over to Ensdorf. Ensdorf, down low it goes, stolen away. Here comes Gifford, all the way up to Carter Kelly. Kelly, his layup no good. They're trying to call for it, and they will. The goaltending. That's going to go 2 points to Carter Kelly. 59-50. The Bulldogs are all in action right now. They trail by 9 as we are just inching closer to the end of this game. 59-50. As Jack Dahlgren takes the ball up the court, trying to get past Caden Johnson. He will drive past. Johnson was open, but he won't take the three. Hands it on off to Dahlgren down low. Dahlgren with 2:30 left. gets the double, and it's going to be picked off, and they'll call the foul on the Bearcats. So Jesse Mock heads to the free throw line. That's Carter Lee. That's his second foul, and the Bulldogs, they're starting to put a little bit of a comeback here. 59-50, 2:27 left. Jesse Mock to the free throw line. He has 12 points at the moment with 2 threes in this game to shoot the 1-and-1 as we're in only the single bonus for North Platte. Mock. Oh, he misses that one. It's going to be rebounded by Jack Dahlgren, so the lead's still at 9, 59-50. Dahlgren has it, 2:19 left to go. Ensdorf hands off to Lee. Lee on over to Dahlgren, guarded by Mock. Good defense from Jesse Mock. Not allowing anything to get by him. Ensdorf kicks it. Carter Lee, left corner, 3 short. Rebounded by Carter Kelly. The push on up to River Johnson. Here comes a 2-on-1, but he'll step back and reestablish an open 3. Oh, my good. Kevins can't get it. And a call a foul on Carter Kelly down low. So with that, turnover for the Bulldogs as Johnston trying to go for the hero play with a good open 3. He's been feeling himself all day, so I don't blame him for it. Just a little short. Rebounded by the Bearcats, followed by Carter Kelly foul. It's 59-50. Ben Johnson up the court to a wide open Jack Dahlgren, and he'll lay it up and in for an easy 2 points. Jack Dahlgren, this is his 17th point. Now Carter Kelly kicks it. Jack Polk for 3. Off the front iron, rebounded by Ben Johnston. And now the other way, here comes Dahlgren and the Bearcats. 1:33 left to go here in the fourth quarter. As a foul's finally going to be called as Caden Johnson jumped in. Thank you to our sponsors, Red Willow Chemical. At Red Willow Chemical, they offer both generic and name brand chemicals and fertilizers in bulk options. They also offer delivery and aerial application services. Their experienced staff is here to help tailor a plan to fit the needs of each and every one of their customers. Get more info at redwillowchemical.com. We'll step aside and take a break here. 1:29 left to go. We come back. Actually, we'll stick it here since it's only a 30-second timeout. Bulldogs have been on a really monster tear in the fourth quarter specifically, starting off with an 8-0 run and have just exploded on the offensive side from the minute go of this fourth quarter. But again, a couple of points that have been eked in, an open layup from Jack Dahlgren, and then another bucket from Ben Johnson. And we're looking here a 11-point advantage for the Bearcats with 1:29 left to go. North Platte, 4 team fouls compared to Kearney, who's committed 8, so North Platte's in the bonus. So now down low, Dahlgren following the inbounds pass, gets the easy layup, and with that, 19 points for Dahlgren. Now with 1:18, 63-50. Kelly kicks it. Mock will pull up for 3. Why not? He's been lethal here in the second half. No good. Johnson collects the miss. That is now his 10th rebound as Ben Johnson gets the foul called on him from Lance Gifford. And with 1:05 left, Daniel Shea checks in for Carter Kelly. As now here comes the foul in from Jack Polk. 63-50, so now 6 fouls for North Platte, trying to waste as much time and get a steal here. Here comes the inbounds. Dahlgren looking. He's going to get it into to Asher Endorf, and with that, the 7th foul, and to the free throw line goes Endorf. 63-50. That's the first foul for Daniel Shea as Carter Kelly will check in for Shea. So Endorf will shoot the first, and he nails that sucker. Now 14-point advantage. Endorf having a good game, is up to 12 points so far. He'll nail the second. And with that, it's now 65-15. The ball's in the open. Picked up by River Johnson into a double. Kicks it on over to Gifford. Gifford into the lane. He'll go for the layup, and he hits it. 65-62. Another foul, and with that, we'll go back to the other side for some more free throws. The fun part of the ending game. That's what I love about sometimes basketball is we get to this point, it's just constant fouling. And it just should work. It's unfortunate that it just let it off the gas a little bit towards the end of this fourth quarter, committing a couple of sloppy mistakes offensively and defensively that have allowed Kearney to retake and reestablish this lead as Carter Lee hits another bucket. It's 10 points for him. It's 46.3 seconds left as Lee will nail the second, and now it's really getting a little out of control. 67-52. Into lane, River Johnston's layup. It rattles in and out. Rebounded by Ben Johnson, and then Jackson Polk will foul. So we'll go back the other way, which will probably be the closing free throws of this game as North Platte was able to get it to 10 with under 2 minutes left to go in this ball game, but couldn't secure it down the stretch. Going to end up with the loss. Start their 2023 year off 0-1. 67-52, and 1-1 from Ben Johnson. He has 8 points and 10 rebounds. He'll miss that one as Gifford collects the rebound. Here comes River Johnson up to Carter Kelly. Kelly driving into the paint, spinning, and he'll lay it in for a nice easy bucket. Carter Kelly gets another good one, 10 points. The inbounds is going to get in as Endorf will get fouled, and to the other side we go. 67-54 as here comes the full sub-squad unit for the side of the Bearcats. It's going to be Ian Piper, Justin Murray, as well as Turner Bertrand, Jacob Hansen, and I believe as well Jake Crackle. As that one lands in, the first one from Endorf. Another point for Asher Endorf. Endorf up to 14 total points in this ball game. 68-54. Endorf shoots, and he'll hit that one again. Another strong performance from the free throw line for the Bearcats. 69-54 with 20 seconds left. River Johnston will pick the basketball up, and time will start. Behind the back from Johnston, splitting into the lane. He'll get fouled in from Justin Murray, but he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. 69-54 is where we sit as River Johnson will head to the free throw line, and checking in here for the final time. More players for Kearney. So Johnson will go back and attempt some free throws here. He'll nail the first one. 69-55 now from the Bulldogs. It's River Johnston nails his 18th point. And now up we go as he hit the other one. And now 69-56, and dribbling it out, it's going to be Ian Piper. 19 points for River Johnson to lead the way. He was huge in that fourth quarter to bring the Bulldogs back to at least within 10, but couldn't hold on. They fall here, now back under 500 again. It's 4-5 on this year. As they fall to Kearney in this game. 69-55. They were able to get it down to 10 with 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Just couldn't hold on to that slim margin that they were working their way back into, and because of that, they take the loss here, and fortunately start the year here 0-1, which is, it's not the end of the world, but as we're getting closer and closer to the end of these games, you kind of start to wonder, when can things start